on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, man, and we are going to have a good old time today. We're back playing some more Pokemon Yellow because I got to catch them all. I can't help it. I've got to catch them all. Can't sleep. Thought it'd be fun to come back on and continue the live play goodness that we've been doing as of late because it's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it, and we're not going to go live tonight after NXT because, once again, it's just another best of show, so there's really not a lot of point in doing that, so I will not be doing that. So there we go. Now, we're going to be hanging out for as long as I possibly can. We'll see how long that actually lasts for. That depends on you guys, how interested everybody is in the show tonight. And, of course, you can call in live on Skype at davidvancura, davidvancura, or use the phone number 702-751-2902. Go ahead and call in, and we will talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I got a bunch of things in the world of wrestling that I want to talk about, so if you guys are of the persuasion of those who usually come here just for wrestling, well, we got some good stuff for you today because I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot. I can't help it. Everybody is absolutely having a freak out shit fit conniption over this news of everybody who's coming potentially to WWE, and that's what we're going to start with as we go for badge number 2. That's it. That's how long at least we're going to be playing Pokemon Yellow until I get my second badge, which could be a long time. But everybody is leaving the WWE, let me backtrack here. I'm losing my train of focus for a minute. Potentially, it seems like there is a big group of people that are coming from New Japan Pro Wrestling, specifically, mainly the Bullet Club, coming over to WWE. Now, all the rumors have gotten out to a point where WWE is doing kind of what they've been doing a lot as of late, and that's embracing it, accepting it, and possibly even just letting the cat out of the bag. Now, numerous current WWE superstars, NXT superstars, like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, are just openly going right out, balls out, and saying, basically, yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen the Finn Balor awesome tweet where he's holding the door open to the Performance Center and saying, where are our friends, Bullet Club members, it's a pretty cool tweet, and everybody seems to be very excited about it. Shinsuke Nakamura being another one of those guys, and potentially there's even more than just them. I mean, this is a really crazy thing. It's an exodus from a wrestling organization that we simply haven't seen in quite a long time. And the fact that the WWE are the ones pulling the trigger on it is even more amazing. Now, this is all still probably a little bit of speculation. We don't know for 100% certain, but it's looking more likely that these rumors are true, and we're going to start seeing these guys in WWE and NXT, because I think 2 of them are going to go to the main roster and 2 are going to go to NXT. But I'm excited about it. I think that it's going to be quite interesting, and it changes the landscape of the WWE. So, joining me now is Sean Bonner. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got for me, buddy?
Oh, I'm in my glory, Dave.
Are you happy? I don't see how you couldn't be.
Right after you guys' hockey show ended, big Flyers news dropped. Big Flyers news. They freed up $8 million in cap space by trading Luke Shen and Vinny LeCavalier to the Kings.
I haven't heard about the trade, and I'm not doing a hockey show right now.
Oh no,
but you know what? What? Everything's fair to talk about because I'm playing Pokemon Yellow and talking wrestling and other crap. So everything's fair. So yeah, that seems like a pretty substantial trade.
Yeah, well, it freed up cap space, and the Tampa Bay Lightning, you know how they're shopping around, what's his name, Stamkos, and I had heard a bunch of rumors.
That rumor's been around for a while.
Yeah, and I'd heard rumors about maybe Giroux and Voracek for some Stamkos, Palat, and
would you want that trade? Would you want Giroux for Stamkos? The way Stamkos is playing this year, I don't know.
I don't know. Like the move they made today, it seems like uh it's freeing up space to make a big move. And Hextall's got a poker face like no other, so you
Unless
can't really.
this is what I'm gonna say on the Stamkos thing. I'm gonna keep it real simple because unless they get Stamkos to sign a new deal before he comes, it's a bad trade. Giroux is still under contract, I believe, for a couple more seasons. It doesn't make any sense to let go of him now in his prime for Stamkos, who's probably going to leave for Toronto in the offseason.
Yeah, and he does want to test the waters, right?
He's going to Toronto. He ain't testing shit. He's going to Toronto. There are very few certainties in free agency. There's a couple. Bryce Harper's going to be a Yankee in about 2.5 seasons, and fucking Steve Stamkos is going to be a Toronto Maple Leaf.
I can see that.
He's basically said it. That's where he wants to go.
The move today, though, even though the Flyers are going to eat 50%, I believe, I'm not positive on this, that the collective bargaining agreement only allows a team to eat 50% of the salary.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Luke Shen is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year, and Vinny LeCavalier just came out and said he's retiring after the year. So all that money goes off the books.
Yeah.
So they made a move. They picked up a center named Jordan Wheel and a third-round pick, and they got rid of all this cap space.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good for you guys. I got to be honest. You're not doing a hockey show, you can only talk hockey for 3 minutes before everybody tunes out. So we've hit.
Well,
our
I was watching the SmackDown replay while I was doing all this research on the WWE network with my nephew.
I'm glad you brought up the network. I just got it. It just finally got released here in Germany. I got it, and I'm in love. I'm in love.
Oh, the amount of content is unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
It's like on demand, but they got the over the top, stream. And the beauty of that over the top stream is, say you tuned in for a show that started at say 5:20, you can watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that. It's really a quality product.
It is. I really do like it.
Yeah, the price point can't beat $9.99 a month.
Hell no,
for
not for all of that content, NXT and the pay-per-views. No, you can't beat it. It's really good. I like the fact that I can now watch everything in high def and stuff. I'm thrilled with it. I've made a shocking discovery, and I'll keep you on for this, and then I'm going to throw you over the top rope. But right. I've made a shocking discovery today, and I think I've heard other people talk about it before. But Sonny Onoo fucking invented the selfie. I have a photo to prove it. It's incredible. I made this photo earlier because I had nothing better to do with my life, and I'm a sad, pathetic human being. But look at this shit. This is incredible. Sonny Onoo, I am convinced that he made the selfie. Yes, he did it with a goddamn disposable camera, but it's amazing. He was taking selfies, man, way back when. It's incredible. Before
you throw me over, man, my voice sounds like horrible.
It sounds like you gargled with fucking nails, yeah.
Yeah, it does. When did the network get released in Germany?
Like 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So the new year.
Yeah, basically. We'll see.
All right, Dave, thanks for having me on, man.
All right, man, no problem, buddy. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
All right.
Take it easy, Sean Bonner. Sean Bonner, everybody. Sean Bonner. Yeah, the crazy thing is Germany had like a live streaming content ban. And because there is some live streaming going on with the network, with NXT and all of that and pay-per-views, it was forbidden or whatever. So now it's no longer. We finally get it, and I'm very happy about it. And it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm friggin' thrilled with the network. We got some people in the chat. We got AJ Tucker, Kelvin Acosta, who says, "Oh my God, your wife was gold yesterday." Yes, she was, but she's feeling like crap today. She's riding the crimson wave, and she's not feeling very good, unfortunately. So she's chilling out. Fake ass twat says, "Dave, make your muscular boobs bounce." Terry says, Dave looks buffed. The funny thing is, I don't. I look like a fat guy that I am, but I just started lifting a little bit of weights the last few days. Something I wanted to do since the new year, but I can't really lift weights because of my physical condition, because of what's wrong with me, my nerve damage and everything. It really puts me in a bad way. But what I did was I bought a kettlebell, an 8 kilogram kettlebell, and I'm just doing some regular stuff, and I feel jacked, man. I feel like I'm getting ready to go to the beach. Don't worry, it's that way. If you're looking for it, it's that way. Joining me now is Jordan Turner. What's going on? You're live with Dead on Dave.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Dude, I'm playing fucking Pokemon. I'm beating up a Voltorb right now. I'm thrilled.
You want to talk some wrestling?
Yeah, but not with you because you sound like shit.
I sound like crap?
Yes, you sound like you're speaking in a bathroom and you got like a sock in front of your face. You sound really, really, really gargled.
Can you hear me now?
There we are. Now you sound like a pro.
How you doing, bro?
I am fucking fantastic. Like I said, dude, how can I not be great while I'm playing Pokemon Yellow? Come on, dude. Nidoran level 15. Woo! Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. Daniel Bryan, do you think he's going to return, or do you think they're probably going to save him until later on because it might mess up Roman Reigns' plans?
Well, I mean, that's what
back.
I've said for a while, but I don't think it has anything to do with Roman Reigns as much. Look, here's why that argument no longer holds up. That argument no longer holds up for this simple reason. If they were worried about Roman Reigns' push, they wouldn't be bringing in AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Gallows, and fucking Carl Anderson. They wouldn't be bringing these guys because that would affect Roman Reigns' push. So I don't think it matters. I think if Daniel Bryan was actually ready to be cleared, and this is where I'm starting to be convinced of, if they had doctors that were 100% sure that he would be okay, good to go, and they can trust him, they'd bring him back.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's not, so they're not bringing him back in. That's what I honestly think is happening right now.
Yeah, I'm convinced right now, too, that they're just probably not going to bring him back.
If they don't, it's only because of the reasons I just stated. I don't think it has anything to do with them not liking Daniel Bryan or any of that bullshit. It's just because of the fact that he's not physically able to go. So,
do you think his career is going to be, potentially probably over, if they don't bring him back? Because I feel like the fans are going to expect him back, and so if he does not come back, and like whoever wins, say if Triple H wins, they're going to shit all over the whole thing.
No, I don't think the fans are. Look, the reality is right now, Roman Reigns is over, so that's not a problem that they're having to worry about. Daniel Bryan, the thing is, if Daniel Bryan doesn't come back, he's still under contract to the WWE for I believe 3 more years. And so WWE is not going to let him out of that contract. People forget the whole situation with Kurt Angle was very unique. Kurt Angle's contract was coming up. He was physically not cleared by any doctor ever, even TNA doctors. The TNA got some hack doctors to say he was okay to wrestle, and he shouldn't have been in a fucking ring. The WWE kept Kurt Angle out because they were worried about his physical well-being. And considering the things that he would later go through in TNA with the pill addictions and the alcoholism and all that, they were 100% fucking right to do it. And TNA is a bunch of scumbags for putting him in that situation. Just my opinion. Now, I can see something similar happening with WWE, but not for 3 years. They're not going to let Daniel Bryan go because they know there are organizations like TNA, like Lucha, and who knows who else that will take advantage, and Daniel Bryan is obviously a draw. So they're not letting him walk. They're not going to let him walk. So he's going to be sitting for 3 more years, and by that point, he'll be 37. By the time that he's actually able to leave, he'll be 37. And maybe he'll go wrestle in another organization then, but I don't think the impact will be nearly as big or detrimental to WWE. So the WWE is in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, I definitely see your point. With NXT, is it NXT Dallas? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
the next takeover?
Yeah, I think that is the next takeover. Yes.
Do you see a possible Finn Balor dropping the title to possibly Sami Zayn, and then Bayley possibly dropping the title to Asuka, so them two come up to the main roster?
I think it's possible. Anything at this point is very likely. I mean, Bayley, there's no guarantees that Bayley's going to be there that long. I think she's closer to coming up than people realize. They need more women up on the main roster.
Yes, they do.
Asuka is going to be taken over, I think, sooner rather than later. Her and Nia Jax, I think that's going to be the match for their NXT Dallas, whatever. That's what I believe. That's going to be the women's championship match there. As far as the guys go, Balor, he'll probably still be around. I don't see him dropping the belt to Zayn, but I definitely see a feud if Zayn's staying down there, which, again, I don't think that is a guarantee.
Do you think he's going to come to the main roster possibly in the Royal Rumble?
I think it is a possibility. The Royal Rumble makes a lot of sense. The only issue with that is if he's there, people are going to expect him and Kevin Owens to automatically go into a feud. And I think the WWE already has plans for Kevin to go with Brock Lesnar. And I'm hoping that's the case at least.
I was just about to bring that up. Like, do you think that Kevin Owens is a wild card to possibly win the championship?
No, I don't think he is even a possibility to win the title at Royal Rumble, because for two reasons. One, Roman Reigns is winning that Royal Rumble. I will bet almost anything. I'm almost 100% sure, unless something happens between now and then where Roman Reigns' popularity goes back to where it was, he's winning that Royal Rumble. And then the other part of the equation is Kevin Owens is, I'm almost 100% sure, taking on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So, no, I think Kevin Owens has a very, very slim 0 to none chance of winning that Rumble.
Because to me, if, like you just said, Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
And, like, say if Roman Reigns wins, do you think he might possibly face Triple H at Mania and then have John Cena versus Undertaker? Possibly.
I think it's possible. I also think that Triple H and Roman Reigns doesn't make a lot of sense for WrestleMania. I don't think that's a very good way to go. I would rather have I think Triple H, if he doesn't return in the next 2 weeks, he'll return at the Rumble. He'll be a late entrant in the Royal Rumble. And then Roman Reigns and Triple H. I don't think Triple H wins the Royal Rumble either. They're gonna have to do two things at the Fastlane pay-per-view, the one before WrestleMania. They're gonna have to have a Triple H and Roman Reigns match, which I think that'll be the title match that they have there, and they're gonna have a number one contenders match, so they have a new number one contender for WrestleMania. So whoever the last 4 guys are in the Royal Rumble, expect them to have a fucking number one contenders match at that Fastlane to determine who the new number one contender is. Very similar to 1997. Very similar to 1997.
Yeah.
When Austin technically won the Royal Rumble, but he was already eliminated and illegally eliminated Vader, Undertaker, and Bret Hart, so they put him in a number one contenders match.
That can definitely happen. I'm worried about I'm kind of worried about The Rock, because I've been hearing plenty of rumors that they can possibly do Roman in The Rock at Mania.
No, I haven't heard that.
There's a lot.
I have not read that anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that's even slightly a possibility. I just don't see it. If The Rock does wrestle at WrestleMania, which I'm not even sure 100% that he's going to, if he does, it's Triple H. And that's why I think they're going to get Triple H out of the way at Fastlane, because it makes more sense. So you have Triple H and Roman Reigns at Fastlane. After the match, you have Triple H destroy Roman Reigns, go after him. Then you have The Rock make the save. And then you have The Rock and Triple H at WrestleMania. And they've been building that match for 2 years. Make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. So what about Roman Reigns? Who does he face?
I think it could be John Cena. And I may not be thrilled about that. But I think it puts it puts things in a weird spot. It would piss me off a little bit, but who knows? I'm trying to think of who else could fill that void. I'm not, maybe even Dean Ambrose. I don't know. I mean, there are some possibilities, but not a whole bunch. We'll have to see what happens.
There's a lot of scenarios that can happen, and it kind of all depends on what happens at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. The Rumble is going to determine a lot of things, and personally, I'm more excited about this Rumble than I have been in the last, 3 years, so we'll see. Hey, I appreciate the call, Jordan.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for taking my call always, man. You did a great job.
Problem, man. I always love hearing from you.
Thank you, man.
Take it easy, buddy. Over the top rope you go. Over the top rope with ya. Ha-ra-ra-ra. Hope you guys are having a good time hanging out with me as I march on to my second Pokemon League badge. I'm coming for you, Misty. I'm going to fuck your fish. I'm going to fuck your fish. And we're going to have a good time, Misty. I'm going to take your badge, and I'm going to let Ash put his peenie inside of you as well. That's gross. Anyway, we got AJ Tucker live with us now. What's going on, AJ? You're live with Dead on Dave.
I'm doing great, but it sounds like you're having fun there. It's just as soon as I
yeah, I'm having fun. Fuck yeah, I'm having fun. Playing Pokemon. How can I not be having fun?
So is this Game Boy or N64?
This is Game Boy. This is actually this is an original Game Boy game. It came out for it was one of the first Game Boy Color games. This is Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, I was just curious because yesterday you were playing N64, right?
I played this and N64. I played some Sega, yeah.
Do you have a Mario Kart N64?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, that.
I basically any game that you can name, I basically have access to.
Well, now, if I'll try and get a list of the greatest games for N64 and Game Boy and see if you have them. But
I basically do. If you name it, I have it.
All right. So this is kind of a random question. I feel like I've asked you this question before.
You probably have.
I don't remember your answer. But what is your favorite pay-per-view of all time?
I hate that question. You did ask me this question. I think I yelled at you about that the very same thing. How can you ask me that question with no possible fucking prep time? I have no idea what my favorite pay-per-view all time is.
Okay, I'll give you some
What's the greatest bite of food you've ever had?
I don't know.
What's your favorite sidewalk you've ever walked down? I mean, what kind of question is that?
Okay.
I don't know,
man. I'll make it.
Honestly, I think some of these NXT takeovers have cracked that list. I've really enjoyed some of them.
I was going to ask you.
It's kind of funny that you asked the question now that I finally have the network. I was watching Halloween Havoc 97 and 98 today. I was watching the Road Wilds. That was fun.
Oh, is Halloween Havoc 98 the one when the power cut off with DDP and Goldberg?
I think it was.
Of course they'd edit that out though.
I'm glad you just said edit out. I'm glad you just said, because I didn't know. I didn't know that any content was edited on the network.
Oh, yes. All of it.
It is. It's I was expecting when I was going back and watching the Attitude Era Raws, especially the Attitude Era Raws, I was like, man, I'm going to see Bret Hart call Shawn Michaels and Triple H homos. No, they edited it out. And I'm like, I thought the point was, one of the selling points of the Attitude Era stuff was, I remember this commercial saying unedited and in its original form. But no, it's edited as shit.
Yeah, and that's almost like false advertisement because, for example, one of the most famous botches in WWE history when Mike Adamle called Jeff Hardy Jeff Harvey.
Oh, Jeff Hardy.
And they edit that out. I was bored and I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch Royal Rumble 2008 to see that botch. And they just edited it out. And I was like, well, that's kind of stupid. But why? I mean, it's kind of, I don't know.
I don't like it either.
The network is great and all, but I just wish that's kind of my only nitpick about the network.
It's a nitpick, and it's a little bit of a pet peeve. It's not that big of a deal at the end of it. things that bug me with the editing thing, and this is, again, it's a nitpick. I hate that they can't, like, when Diamond Dallas Page comes out, I hate the fact that it's not his original theme music. Like,
Oh, do they edit out
I'm
Self
watching
High Five?
1997, 1998 WCW, and I want Smells Like Teen Spirit DDP. I want that, and I'm not getting it, and it really agitates me.
Yeah, they do that. I don't know why. It's like, why? That's basically,
They don't want to pay royalties. That's why.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
But
why.
But then they have like Rob Zombie Edge theme song from 2002, I think, which
That
I
might
don't
have been
know.
given
It's
to
weird.
like if it's very possible that if that was a song that was given to them for that pay-per-view, that they still had rights to it. So
Yeah. Just so would that be like Taker, Limp Bizkit, or Kid Rock?
yeah, well, at least one of them, because I think it was American Badass that was no, it was Roland that was first, right? Roland was first, and then it got replaced by American Badass, right? Or was it the other way around?
I can't remember. I think he debuted the biker gimmick with Kid Rock.
Yeah,
think
but he
that's
had
how-
both songs. He used both songs. I think he used Roland for like a couple of weeks. And then I think they got sued, and then they paid Kid Rock for American Badass.
Yeah, like back when. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say back when like all the theme songs were Limp Bizkit, Saliva, Kid Rock.
Oh, man, I loved some of that stuff, man.
Like Drowning Pool, like, and
there was
I'm
some
talking
great
like
shit. There was some great
And now
stuff.
I'm
I mean, Disturbed redid Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme.
Yeah. And the heel theme, at first, I didn't really care for it, but I really liked the theme. Not the theme when it was, like, all fast and when he was with the Alliance, but the first heel theme he had, I really liked that. And I'm talking about these themes like I was living, like, at
No,
the
you
time,
were dead.
but
Well, you weren't dead. You were not alive yet. You
no,
were
but
still sperm.
It's like crazy how we went, and I know like you can't expect much like from theme songs in the PG era, but it's crazy when we went from like Limp Bizkit to having Demi Lovato for SummerSlam. It's crazy.
Also a changing of the times. I mean, it really it's things that are in vogue now. I mean, the reality is a lot of those bands that were around back then, they're not very popular now.
No, rock isn't like you don't hear much from Saliva or anything. Don't be surprised if we have Justin Bieber versus Seth Rollins when he comes back
Oh
or something
God,
like
I'll
that.
kill myself if Justin Bieber does the new Seth Rollins theme or something. I think I would kill myself.
I don't understand. Oh my gosh, please! I don't understand where that whole gimmick came from. Like Seth Rollins doesn't look anything like
Somebody
Justin Bieber.
said he looked like Justin Bieber.
No, he doesn't.
No, somebody said it.
But-
Somebody said it, so they went with it. It was stupid.
Yeah, and then the whole like the chant started, and I think they still chanted that. Did they chant that at the Slammies?
I don't remember. I don't really care either.
Well,
I'm focused
happy.
on Pokemon, man. If it's not Pokemon or Pokemon related, I only can care so much.
Well, I'm happy that you got the network. That's cool. I know they brought it to Japan, which is fitting because they just had the show Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Yeah, Beast
And,
in the East, yeah.
And I didn't know they got in Japan, so that's really cool. You get to see like all the old Tough Enough seasons, for example, or that's a bad example.
Yay!
Or like Table for
I
Three.
get Tough Enough! Yay!
Yay! You get to see Austin slap people around. Yay!
I don't mind that Tough Enough season. That was not
Yeah,
bad.
that
was
that
actually a
one
good
was cool.
one.
But that was probably the only good one they had. Maybe the first season too. But like Table for Three and
Table for Three is awesome. I love the JBL show, The Legends. I love that.
I only saw the Eric Bischoff one. I only saw that one.
He like people give so much shit to JBL, but the only thing that he sucks at is commentary. It's because that's the role they want him to play. When you hear him talk anywhere else, he's such a good talker. I used to listen to his podcast. I don't even know if he still has it, but he used to have a podcast, and it was glorious. I loved it. And he's on Fox all the time, Fox News. He's a fucking financial analyst and shit. It's just like he's a great speaker, and he does a lot of good research into the things that he talks about. So he's a lot of fun to listen to.
Mhm.
I like him.
And
a lot.
I glad that they got him his own show. I didn't see the one with Taker when they had like Sean and Hunter with
it was
them.
good. It was real good.
Yeah, I didn't see that one though.
The ones that are coming up look like they're going to be awesome. Ric Flair, he's doing one with Ron Simmons that looks awesome. There's so much. I'm really excited. Yeah.
Well, they should do that with JBL.
They are. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Stone Cold.
No. The Stone Cold ones are okay, but I mean, like, if you like Stone Cold's podcast, then you're going to like what he does with the network podcast version. But, like, for me, I don't know. I hate it. I love Shawn Michaels, and I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I hated that interview that they just did.
I haven't seen it.
I hate it. Oh, my God.
The one thing, though, when I saw the preview for that, I was kind of, not upset, but I was kind of disappointed and they were let down a little bit because they were just in a small little room sitting on chairs and they weren't in the actual podcast room. I guess my little nitpick about it, but I've never seen it.
No, you know what? I don't mind the fact that he's going to other places to film. I think that's actually a positive. Not everything can be done live at the arena and stuff. It's a real pain in the ass to do that. So him going to places, it's cool because the scenery changes, and it's cool because of it makes it easier. It makes it easier, and people are more comfortable in their own homes and stuff like that, or coming to the Broken Skull Ranch, whatever they're doing. So I think that's a positive too.
So what all have you, since you had the networks, what all have you watched?
I've had it for about 24 hours, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my bad.
I've been going through old Attitude Era Raws and Nitros because that's my favorite. I'm also what I've been doing is I'm going to WCW pay-per-views that I was actually at.
Ooh.
Because any pay-per-view and any Nitro that was in Las Vegas, I was there. And so I'm always like, I never had good seats, but I was there. Except for the Kiss one. When in 2000 or 2001, I think it was 2000, Kiss played at Nitro in Las Vegas. And I was like right by the stage. And it was...
Really?
Yes, and it was awesome. I was right by where Kiss was playing, so I was like right by the entrance ramp. It was badass, man.
That's when they were like doing the tequila on the pole matches, right? The 2000.
No, that was a little bit before Russo got there and ruined everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit before it.
I have the list of. Actually, just because you brought up Nitro and it made me think, you don't have to take my word for it, because I don't know if maybe we have different tastes in like network stuff, but a show that I really liked was, and this was like right when the network started, I think.
Yeah.
The WWE Monday Nitro War.
Oh, like, the Monday Night War. I watched every episode of that. Look, I watched a lot of the network programming, just not on the network. I just watched it through other means. But I've seen all of those. I mean, I love those. They got repetitive, but I liked them a lot.
I think the first one I watched was like the Cruiserweight one, when they started like misusing or like not using the Cruiserweights the right way. And then after that, I just started
the right way. If you weren't Hogan, Nash, Hall, you weren't getting used the right way fucking way.
Yeah, pretty much. So I have this list of N60. Well, it's the top 25 N64 games of all time.
Yeah.
I'll just name them. Kirby 64.
I don't want to listen to all of these fucking games.
Oh, well,
dude.
I'll just
go ahead. Give me some games.
All right. I'll name okay, this is fitting.
Give me the top 5. Give me the top 5 on the list.
It's gonna take a while. I have to go through the page.
That's not my problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, you could be thrown over the top rope.
Oh no.
Yes, you could. That could happen instead.
Is there another entrant, or is this?
I don't know. Not if you want to read off 25 fucking games. There's certainly not a goddamn another entrance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
Come
know
on,
I love
stop
you.
loading.
I love you, but come on. Sam Herlock asks, Dave, is NXT on or is it like it was last week? It's like last week. It's another
it's
best
the part
of,
2.
and they're going to. They're also going to announce the award winners, which will be more legitimate than the Slammies. So I'm happy about
Yeah.
that. But it does suck, and I'm not happy about it. But you got me here playing Pokemon, talking wrestling, and taking all your calls and shit. And you got AJ Tucker trying to fucking name off 25 N64 games.
I'm sorry. Number 4 is actually a game that my uncle has. I remember him playing it. I think it was one. All right, number 5, Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask, yep.
All right. Number 4.
Is there a reason
GoldenEye
why you're
0.
reading them off? Are you asking me a question about these games, or are you just reading them off?
Oh, I was asking you if you had them.
I
You
have.
said, like,
listen
any-
to me. I didn't want to say this in these of terms because I don't want it to get. I have every goddamn game for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, Game Boy, and Nintendo 64. I have every game. Every game.
I don't know if I could believe you on that, man.
Dude, I can tell you where to go find them. They're very easy to find.
There's a video store, like
No video store. I don't physically own them. Not like they're not on a shelf. It's all digital, man.
oh.
Did you think that I was like plugging in a Game Boy to my TV?
I saw you had like this big container. My uncle
No,
has
man,
like
this
a
is
big container.
emulators, dude.
Dude, I'm not.
You're 14. How do you not know this?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I have to throw
I've
you
been
over the
playing
top rope
Nintendo
now.
64 and all right. I'll catch you later, Dave.
I love you, AJ. Talk to you
See
later,
ya.
buddy. That was so funny. How does he not know what ROMs are? He's put me in the spot where I have to be like, yeah, I steal video games. I don't see. Here's the thing. I own currently, or had once owned, like every one of these games. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I used to have a really big video game collection, but I don't have anything anymore because I'm poor. So now I just play ROMs. So much easier. Let's see here. Joseph Blunt, Dave, who is your favorite superhero? Wolverine. Pretty easy. Iron Man is in there too. Iron Man's in there too because I like flawed superheroes. I'm a real big fan of flawed superheroes, you know. Kyle Lorch, Dave, do you think they will reform the Bullet Club in NXT or on the main roster? Now, you've asked this question 3 times in this episode, and I've yet to answer it, and I'm still not going to answer it. No, they're not going to actually form anything called the Bullet Club because New Japan Pro Wrestling still owns the trademark, the Bullet Club. But will they join a faction, maybe the Balor Club? Very possible. Very possible. Hell, Sasha Banks sent a T-shirt to Shinsuke Nakamura that says the Boss Club or the Banks Club and asked if he wanted to join. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens there. Let's take another. Oh, I was going to take another call, but he hung up. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good time in the chat right now, hanging out, watching me play Pokemon as I continue on my journey to badge number 2. And I'm going to get there. But I'm going slow. I'm going very slow. And I'm having a good time. I'm trying to remember what was the correct path in this goddamn cave. I don't want to fight you, Geodude. Geodude, leave me alone. You're just a giant rock. Okay, that was a good kick. That was not bad. Okay, I hit him twice. I don't want to fight Geodude. I don't feel like fighting him. Well, that horn attack didn't do much. God damn it. And his tackles hit the shit out of me. I don't have any potions either. This drives me nuts. All right, so let me see here. I'm going to catch something. I'm going to catch him. I'm going to catch this Geodude. Evil Fire God, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm just having a good old time playing some Pokemon Yellow. You know what I mean, man? I'm having a good old time.
Right. Now, since you finally got the network, correct?
Yes.
Okay, do you think, in my opinion, is yes, I'll see what you think on this. All sports, because we know cable costs a fortune anymore.
Cable's dying. Cable's dying.
Yeah, would it be better for all sports to kind of adopt that type of thing?
Well, see, here's the thing. If all sports do that, like if like most sports do have it. Like the NFL has an NFL network, MLB has MLB TV, NHL has NHL TV. Most of them have things like that. But the thing with them is they're rather expensive in and of themselves. NFL Network costs $70 a month. I know because I've paid it. It sucks. Fucking Major League Baseball TV costs $25 a month. Hockey is like 25 or 30. I mean, it's ridiculously expensive. So what needs to happen is more than likely internet is going to kind of turn into cable. Like there's going to be packages that you can buy someday. But most people on the internet, like they're finding other ways to buy things or watch things, not buy things. They're stealing it because it's readily available. And the funny thing is, the legality is so goddamn gray area on it because you're already paying for the service that you're watching it on. You're paying your internet bill. So that's why they don't get more people than they do. They get some people, big streamers that are like making money and shit. But the reason why they don't get you or your buddy every time that he streams a pay-per-view and watches it in the private of his own home is because there's a real gray area in this legality that you never hear people talk about, but it's there. It's crazy.
Like for me personally, I want to see WWE Network succeed. Because I'm enjoying the network, but there's another thing for me. Like my sport, like NASCAR, if we had that, I would save money because that's literally the only reason why I get cable.
Yeah, I think you can watch some racing online, I'm sure.
You can, but it would be nice to have like the library, kind of like the network's got.
NASCAR probably won't because I think it's a hard sell. I think it's a hard sell even to NASCAR fans because it would have to be priced. It would have to be priced right around where the network is, and I don't know if NASCAR could afford that because they make such money off sponsorships and stuff, you know.
And that kind of time transitions. Do you think over the long run that it's going to hurt like the pay-per-view, like the sets, spending all this money on sets? Well, if you're going to make a $9.99, can you continue to do that financially?
Oh, the WWE can, absolutely. Because you think about it, if right now they got like 1.3 million or something like that, that's $10 a pop. Do the goddamn math. That's basically 13 million bucks a month that they're making off the network. That's pretty damn good money. They're doing
right.
They're doing just fine.
The problem I see for people, and it's kind of like me and my wife, is you start adding up like $9.99 for the network, and then Netflix, and then this.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets to where, and as far as cable goes, you're right. Cable is dying. I don't see it being around in 5 years, dude.
Oh, it's dying, man. TV is dying. TV is fucking dying. People aren't watching shit on TV nearly as much. Hell, the home desktop computer is dying. 2015 was the first year that more people were doing searches and browsing and internet use on their phones more than home computers. I mean, things is just changing. It's crazy. We're this civilization now that has to have everything at our fingertips at all goddamn time. It's pretty goddamn crazy.
Yeah, you got Facebook with something like 1.1 billion members. That's wild.
It is.
I think this hurts wrestling too. Like all the sites you got, nothing's a secret anymore.
I don't know if it hurts wrestling any more than just the industry being down in general. I mean, here's a dirty little secret about wrestling. It's not just the WWE that sucks right now. Everything sucks right now. People who want to say that there's such great stuff going on in independence, most of them are fucking lying. Because the reality is, wrestling as a whole is down. The industry is not where it once was. It's just how it is. Now, 6, 7, 8 years ago, independent wrestling was awesome. It was awesome. It was great. When OVW was still around, it was great. There was all kinds of things going on. Japan had all kinds of things, but now you have even New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is still great, but not where it once was. You have all these people coming over from Ring of Honor all the time. So you're seeing so many of the same people constantly over and over and over that you're not getting the same different flavors that you were once getting when you were watching independent wrestling. And it kind of sucks. WWE is capitalizing because now they have NXT, so they created their own independent wrestling organization, basically, called the Developmental, and they're bringing in all the top guys now, not just younger guys, now they're bringing older guys with Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles and Anderson and Gallows. It's crazy, and it hurts the independent, but it helps the WWE. And the reality is the WWE probably has around 90% of the market share. So they are the industry, whether people want to realize that or not. So the industry goes as the WWE goes at this current time.
Right. Do you think anybody will ever challenge the
No.
WWE the way that
No.
WWE did?
No, never.
Why?
It's just not. It's the reason why WWE was able to get challenged in the past, in the 90s, was a couple of reasons. One, WWE was barely profitable in the mid-90s. In 94, they were losing money. They were almost out of fucking business. Not everybody knows that. They were almost done. Two, cable networks back then were able to provide the money to promoters to take on Vince. They're not doing that anymore because the cable network, like we were just talking about, has changed so much. In fact, like I said, it's dying. So they're just not in the same position. And online stuff simply doesn't have the same amount of money. It also hurts the fact that there's a lot of millionaires like the Carter family who have dumped millions of dollars into a promotion, TNA, and have gotten nothing back in return. So that's going to make other millionaires and billionaires and people who are into those type of things have put money into the wrestling industry. So no, I don't see anybody really taking a chunk out of WWE. I just don't.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. If I ever win a multi-million-dollar lottery, I'll buy TNA out, and I will call you up, and I'll put you head of creative, and I'll sit there and I'll make the money.
You have to get a lot of money. You got to be like some super billionaire, man. That's the only way you're going to have enough money, because I got expensive tastes.
That's the taste.
I'm telling you, we're gonna go buy all kinds of people.
Yeah, just start buying them up.
Got to buy them up. And it's going to be awfully hard considering what the WWE has right now with the appeal of NXT. So
yeah,
we'll see.
And the other thing is TNA, to me, like, I was a hardcore TNA fan for a while.
In the early days, so was I.
And now I don't even care.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is. It does suck. Hey, I'm having a little bit of streaming issues, so let me let you go while I figure this out. I appreciate the call, though,
Alrighty,
Evil Fire God.
Alrighty, man. I'll catch you later.
Take it easy, I don't know what I was about to call you. My bro, my friend, I don't know, but I was going to say Brend. So take it easy, buddy. I appreciate the call.
Bye.
All right, peace. That was Evil Fire God, everybody. Evil Fire God. Please let me know if my stream is doing okay, because I got a message that my frame rate wasn't going to suck, but apparently it's not happening. So let me know. We got a whole bunch of people in the chat. Joseph Blunt in the chat. AJ Tucker. Terry the Snow Queen doing her moderation thing. Pittsburgh Boy 96 hanging out. We got, who else? Sean Bonner, Sam Harlock. We got all kinds of people hanging out, having a good time. I think I saw a fake-ass twat here earlier. All kinds of good people. That's good stuff. So I hope you guys are having fun hanging out with me as I continue my Pokemon quest, because I am a Pokemon master, and I'm going to enslave all of these fucking little animals, and they're going to do my bidding. We're going to take over the goddamn world. You think Team Rocket's bad? You wait till you see what Team Copious does. Team Copious is going to fucking destroy the world. We're taking it over. We're taking it over. It's good times. It's good times. See, going through this tunnel, I've really gotten to do what I wanted to, and that is getting my power level of my mans is up. So it's been good. It's been good. Joseph Blunt says internal competition is the future. Can see them doing NXT versus Raw scenario one day. Yeah, I think so. I think that's very possible. Internal competition worked once before. When they lost WCW, they went SmackDown versus Raw, and that actually worked for a while. You know, I mean, SmackDown versus Raw was interesting. There was a lot of good stuff going on. Then it got kind of stupid, but it was good for a little while. It worked. It was entertaining, at least a little bit. And they might go back to something like that one day. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Joining me now is Gun Cannon. What is going on, Cannon of Guns? Gun Cannon. God damn it, Gun Cannon. All right, I tried, Gun Cannon. About to hang up on you. Gun Cannon going once. Gun Cannon going twice. Goodbye, Gun Cannon.
How about now?
Oh, there, you lucky sumbitch.
I forgot to unmute it.
You got lucky, buddy. You were
I
about to
actually
get
forgot
tossed.
to unmute my headset.
You were so about to get tossed. Hold on one second. Kyle Lorch says, have you been paying attention to the MLB news? Of course I have. But which news in particular are you talking about? Joseph Blunt. Dave, is Dana Brooke ever going to make it, or are they wasting time on her? Same question for Eva Marie. Eva Marie has a much better chance than Dana Brooke. Yes, I am saying it. I think Eva Marie is closer to a finished product than Dana Brooke, because Dana Brooke is just awkward. Eva Marie at least can get some legitimate heat on her, you know? And okay, fine. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And I think that's going to be her defining attribute. Dana Brooke she's okay looking. She's not like fuck like like Eva is though. So I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm not sure if
she's awkward.
She is. She's awkward in everything she does. She speaks weird. She moves weird. She's got that weird fitness background. I don't know, man. Eva Marie is Eva Marie, at least, you know? And for some reason, that's good enough for me. I'm weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think from what I've seen, I think just how she was packaged initially when she came in, it came off as very awkward. And then they put her with Emma, of all people.
Which I think actually has helped her. I think it's helped her. It's certainly helped Emma, because Emma has looked like a stone cold murderer since she wears her OJ gloves and everything.
I know. Those are I look at those and go, man, I wonder if those were the ones she used to steal the iPod from Walmart.
Right. No, she stole those gloves. That's why they don't fit. She didn't have time to check and see if they fit.
They ripped off her hands halfway out.
That's right. That's what happened. It's crazy. Geodude just killed my Spearow. God damn you, Geodude. Now I've lost 2 Pokemans. It's not good.
Hey, I forgot you don't have a leaf Pokemon yet, or a plant Pokemon, or grass.
Grass. Jesus, what's the matter with you?
There's like 1,800 different types now.
Well, I expect you
it's
to know
hard to
them
keep
all.
track.
I expect you to know them all. I have high expectations here.
I will do my research for you.
You get on that shit. Jay Davison chat says, Dave, you are the king. I appreciate that. I'm not sure exactly what my kingdom is, but I'll take a crown, I guess. Joseph Blunt says, Eva can be a heel manager too if she needs to be, since she's got nuclear heat and always will. Agreed. I think she's got so much potential because she is so much more than just a potential wrestler. She may never become great in the ring, but if she works on her microphone skills and continues to be able to do a good job progressing in that area, she's going to be a great mouthpiece for somebody.
Yeah, I was going to say her in-ring talent seems it's getting better. I mean,
is.
It's not.
She's not getting credit for that from the Smarks, of course, but it is.
Yeah. I mean, when they continue to, shout Botchamania during her matches, I mean, you've got to look at from where she was initially to where she is now. She has a move set that she sticks with. She's fairly decent at it. She's getting
growing.
better at
it's growing. It's growing. She's putting in a lot of work, And the one thing that she always has is her gorgeous, gorgeous looks. I mean, she always has.
Yes. Yeah, and that's one of the things that landed her, the Total Divas thing, which I think is one of the reasons why you'll probably never see her go away.
Yeah, as long as Total Divas is still around, you can expect the same things that we've been seeing as far as the Divas division. It's going to continue to kind of be the same way that it's been because they make money off of Total Divas, So that's why the Divas Championship belt will stick around. It won't go back to the Women's Championship because Total Divas makes money. And plain and simple.
Yeah.
Joining us on the call now, on the show, I should say, is Pittsburgh Boy 15. If you're playing along at home right now, why don't you see how long it is before I get angry at Pittsburgh Boy and throw him over the top rope. It's always a fun game to play. Pittsburgh Boy, what you got?
I heard you talking about TNA.
It sucks.
A couple minutes ago.
Yeah, it sucks.
One question I do want to ask is, could you ever see Drew Galloway coming back to WWE?
He is coming back to WWE.
Drew Galloway?
Yes, Galloway, Anderson, Shinsuke Nakamura, and goddamn AJ Styles.
No. You knew Drew McIntyre's coming back.
Oh,
to
McIntyre!
WWE.
I swear to God, did anyone else hear him say? I swear to God, I heard you say Galloway.
No, he
that's
did.
His name on TNA.
He did. Oh, yeah, but it's Gallows. Whatever. I got confused.
Yeah.
McIntyre, no. Possibly, but no.
No, I mean, I think when he left with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't even think you could see him coming back.
No, I don't think he wants to come back, and I don't think WWE wants him. I don't think he's done that well for himself over in TNA. I don't know. I like him personally, but I don't know.
Actually, interesting thing to kind of pop in there. Now, you remember he was the really big guy that was in NXT, Mason Ryan.
Yeah.
Did you see what job he landed?
No, what is it? I saw there was an article about where are they now, but I didn't read it. What is he doing now?
They just WWE actually tweeted it. Mason Ryan is now the head archer for the Cirque du Soleil.
I knew he was doing something like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I saw it, I was like, man, what kind of bow is he pulling? That's just got to be a tree with a rope tied between it.
British Batista, I swear to God.
Yeah. I'm bummed that he ended up leaving. I thought he was decent for who he was.
Yeah, but I think that Batista, anything looking like Batista or being a Batista version, it's just like one Batista was enough. You can make the argument that it was too much one Batista. So it's just like seeing somebody who reminds you so much of something that you just don't really want to see any more of. And that's kind of Roman Reigns' issue, at least it was at first.
Right.
You're going to rebel against it. And that's kind of what it was. Luckily for Roman, things have changed a little bit for him. And they made some changes. Mason Ryan, he was always going to look. You see, if Roman looked like John Cena, it'd be a more difficult issue for him. But because he has his own unique look, he has a way to transition away from all the John Cena 2.0 talk. Mason Ryan was always going to look like Batista.
Yeah. And I went back after we talked after Raw. I went back and watched it and rewatched that opening segment with Stephanie, and yeah, him not talking much helps immensely.
It does.
You could have changed a lot. You could have changed a couple words, even the way he was talking, and he would have come off as just even more of a badass. Like when he looked at her and said, "You shouldn't worry about, you shouldn't worry about my dad. You should worry about where you're picking your dad up." If he had changed hospital and morgue, that place probably would have lit up.
Morgue would have been okay in a different era, but it wasn't. It's not going to work now.
Yeah, I mean, with it being PG and all, but man, if he had said that, anybody that was an old school or an Attitude Era fan would have exploded.
Sure, and that's the thing. It's crazy. Some people make the argument, and Tommy C makes this argument, that it's a problem that they have to limit Roman Reigns in the way that they do. I don't think it is, because so many wrestlers have had the same thing where they had to be limited early on until they found who they were on the microphone and were able to kind of start doing their own thing. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the same way. They limited him at first. Hulk Hogan, it was a long time before he could really start cutting the promos that he would end up cutting. John Cena, until he started fucking rapping, he was very limited. It's just because these guys are special. Think of them as closers, as relief pitchers, a left-handed relief pitcher. These are specialist type guys. They're specialists because their roles are unique. There's always a John Cena, a Hulk Hogan. These guys always exist. They're there to be a top-level guy that helps draw and sell merchandise. It's what they do. And that's what they envision for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is not ever going to be the top wrestler in the WWE. That's not his role. It's not what they want him to be. They want Roman to be what he is becoming now, and that is a badass who fucking draws a lot of polarizing and conflicting emotions out of people and just has a really great look and can be that top guy as far as a draw. And that's what he's becoming. Is he there yet? No. But once they give him this Royal Rumble push, when he wins back-to-back Rumbles and the second one being a defense of his title, I think that they're going to give him something special that you just haven't seen before, and it might be enough to get him over completely. Keep him over, because he is over.
Go well with that?
What's that?
You think the crowd will go well with that, winning him back-to-back Rumbles?
Would I be okay with that?
No. You think the crowd,
yes.
You think the fans would?
Yes. Some people are saying that Reigns can't win this Rumble because the fans won't allow it. I think that's insane to think, because this is not the same situation as it was last year. People saw the Roman Reigns things coming, and he was already not heavily loved going into Royal Rumble. This year, he's going into Rumble with a lot of momentum. People are cheering him. He's over right now. Secondly, there's really not another situation that people are needing to see. They wanted Daniel Bryan last year. And it wasn't even the fact that Daniel Bryan didn't win. It was how they lost, how he was eliminated, how the last four were. I've said it before. I'll say it again. And Vince Russo just said the exact same thing. That Royal Rumble last year is the worst booked match in wrestling history. It was horrible, stupid, insulting. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're the Roman Reigns guy here, Pittsburgh boy. What do you think?
Well, I mean, not to be biased, but I think it'd be great if he won back-to-back.
Of course you do. You're going to masturbate to that.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
You are.
That,
I can
man.
see it. Oh, Roman. Oh, Roman. Superman me. Superman punch me, Roman. I can see that. That makes sense to me. I think I need a graphic. Sal, hook us up with a Pittsburgh boy begging for it from Roman graphic.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. What else you got for me, Pittsburgh?
Also, I think a very underused talent that was great in the ring, but like I said before, was very underused, was Justin Gabriel. I think he was underused. I think he could have been something great.
He was certainly underused. I don't know how great he could have been. This is another guy who's gone on to TNA. He hasn't done anything that's made me lose my mind over him in TNA either. I don't know. It's tough for me on him because I think he had personality issues, and I think he always will. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. He was definitely underutilized. There's no questions about that. He's definitely underutilized. But a lot of guys.
I noticed once he was done with Nexus and Core, then they're just practically tossed him away.
Because all he has is the one move. He's got the 450, which unfortunately the 450 is not as impressive as it once was. And that's because of guys like Neville who can do a 450 off of a table.
Or off the edge of the ring.
He could do it off of anything. So it makes guys who their primary move is a 450 a little bit less impressive. Which sucks for them. Don't get me wrong. It's all right. I got a question. I got a Pokemon question here. All right. I have two Nidorans. I don't want the female with me anymore. But my other three possibilities is a Zubat, a Geodude, and a Paris. Paris. What should I go with here? I'm thinking about Paris. I like
Geodude.
Yeah. No, Paris is actually the better one because you can eventually get poisoned for it.
Yeah, I hate Geodude, by the way. I can't stand Geodude. So it's so fitting that Pittsburgh boy picked Geodude, the Pokemon I hate.
Bulbasaur's the best.
Oh God! Now I just want to punch
Bulbasaur.
you.
What the fuck did I do?
He's the worst of the three. Of Charmander,
No.
Squirtle, and goddamn and Bulbasaur. Seriously, it's not even a question. It's Charmander, Squirtle, and then in a far distant third, goddamn.
I cannot believe that you think that he is worse than Charmander.
Charmander's the shit. Are you kidding me?
Squirtle,
And
Bulbasaur maybe, yes, but...
And grass is weak to fire.
To everything. Grass is weak to everything.
Well, grass is actually very good with rock, which is why
it's
every
not.
time...
Grass is allergic to urine. People urinate on grass. Don't urinate on anything else. Grass.
They urinate on rocks too, Dave.
No. Only communists urinate on rocks. No, and Paris is the right move anyway. Because and someone said in the chat, and they're 100% right. I'm going to Misty next. So Paris is the right one.
Yeah.
Geodude would be the worst pick for me because I'm going to a water gym leader next. Come on, man. Gonna get my rock messed up by water? What's the matter with you?
Grass insect is probably the best. Well, grass and poison is the best because you can sit there and poison it and then draw it back and put something else out to just
I poison
knock it
your
into next
fish.
week.
You think I'm afraid of your fish? I poison your fish.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
That's what it boils down to. That's basically what's happening. You got anything else for me, Pittsburgh? This is one of the craziest episodes ever.
That's all I got, bro.
I appreciate you calling in, and thanks for supporting the channel as always.
No problem.
Take it easy, Pittsburgh boy. Pittsburgh boy, everybody. Pittsburgh boy. Hope you guys are having a good time in chat, hanging out with us as we're talking all kinds of different wrestling things and other things, too. Basically, anything you guys want to bring up, I'm talking about, as I am continuing on my Pokemon journey to become the greatest master that has ever was, because that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys are having a fun time. And if you guys are, please feel free to support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And you can also give a little love to the channel by buying a shirt from www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com. And there's all kinds of good stuff there, so make sure you go check that out. And if you're so inclined, if you love what the fat guy does so much, go ahead and donate directly to the channel. In the description box, go ahead and hit that donate button and show a little love to the copious fat man. Say, I love what you do, fatty. I like, if you tip your barista, who probably spit in your coffee at Starbucks, you can support the copious fat man. You can throw a buckazoid. But if not, I'll love you anyway. Because I'm just going to keep doing my thizzle. Because that's what I do. And I drop
That's
it
how
like
we
it's
roll.
hot. It's how I roll. You're not part of this. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding, Gun Cannon. I love you. It's how we roll. Did you just really just say that? That's how we roll. Did you seriously say that?
I have had the weirdest things said to me today at work. Trust me, that is on the lower end of it.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do?
I'm actually in marketing.
Marketing. Well, why aren't you helping out my channel then?
You didn't say please.
Well, how about this? You want to be on? You want exposure? Well, market me, motherfucker. Is that the technical term? Market me.
Close enough. We'll
Is that
go
what
with
people do? They come up to you and they say, "Hey, market me."
No, they usually just come up and say, "Help me sell my shit."
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I forgot where I was going, so I have to backtrack. God damn it.
So I did actually have a couple wrestling questions for you, and maybe some interesting, something interesting I found out earlier today. One, I heard you talking about Daniel Bryan and him possibly not coming back. Do you think they'd bring him on as a trainer?
Yes, if he wants to, which I don't think he's ready to, because he's got to get past. He can't become. He might be Kurt Angle. He might be a guy who just never lets go. You know, and that's very possible.
Yeah, I'm hoping that isn't, and he's more cognitive of his long-term health than short-term goals.
I hope so.
I mean, if it is something that they're telling him, look, the next time you get hit, it's ball game. I hope he's, he takes that and goes, okay, then I'm done. So
I think
figures
being
out
married
something else.
helps. I think being married helps.
Yeah, he's married to a Bella. It's kind of questionable in some cases, but
yeah. No, that's true. Just in general. Sean Bonner says, can I share a pic on here? I don't know if you can share a pic in the chat. I don't know if that'll work. But if you send me the pic and I like it, I'll share it on the air because I could do that.
Absolutely. What was the other? Oh, so after I got off the call with you the other night after Raw, my wife came and was talking to me, and I told her, like, yeah, we were watching that. She goes, oh, were the Wyatts on last night? I was like, yeah. Why? She goes, well, did you know that I'm related to a wrestler?
What?
Yeah. That was exactly what I said.
What wrestler? Wait, is she related to a Wyatt?
Actually, she's related to Mike Rotunda.
No, she's really.
Yes.
She's really so. That is
like
wow.
Second, like a second or third cousin, but because he's originally from upstate New York.
Wow. How is she related to him? How is she related to the family? Because if you guys don't know, this is the IRS family we're talking about now. So.
Father's side.
Oh wow. That's pretty cool. And how did you not know this?
Because it was nothing we brought up until she found out that until she came in and saw that I had gotten off the show with you the other night.
Did she just find out that you're a wrestling fan?
No.
Then I don't understand how it never came up.
Just never honestly discussed it, which is weird.
That's so. I mean, you would think like a normal person. I'm not saying your wife's not a normal person. Don't take that the wrong way. But like, normally, like in conversations, right? You'd be like when you're courting somebody, when you're getting ready to allow someone to put their dick inside of you, or put your dick inside of somebody else, and you're talking about like interest and you're getting to know them and all that overrated bullshit. And I can just see like, yeah, I like wrestling. I like watching all the time. Like the normal reaction would usually be, hey, I'm related to the Rotundas, man. I got to hook up with the IRS. Something, right?
Well, it's because it's that, it's that second or third cousin or so that it's not something that was initially brought up.
It's fairly distant, yeah.
Yeah,
man, I can see that. I can get that.
Yeah. But it was interesting because then I stopped this like, wait, so you're related to, she's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, oh.
That's pretty funny.
Thanks.
Like my stepmother is it's either, gosh, she always used to tell me it's either George the Animal Steel or Bruiser Brody. I can't remember which one. Dick the Bruiser, not Bruiser Brody, Dick the Bruiser. And I can't remember which one. I think it's George the Animal Steel. And apparently there's pictures of me with him when I was a kid. I can't remember. I cannot remember. But yeah, I've met a bunch of wrestlers, but I'm not related to any. You lucky pricks.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, the next time they're doing a live event in town, I'm gonna say something, because apparently he does show up for live events in New York because he does still come up here.
Yeah. Joseph Blunt says, Dave, apparently Dana Brooke has had a nude photo leak. Will this damage her fledgling career? I don't know. I haven't heard about her photo leak. I don't know if it would really harm her at this stage. It all depends on what it is. If it's like her with a dick in her mouth, then probably. But if it's just like a real look, if you want to go see nudes of Lana, you can go. She's got some pretty provocative nude pictures, like pussy nude pictures. You can go find them. So.
Yeah, and Lana's, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. People would want to go look that up. No offense to Dana Brooke. I do kind of like Dana. I dig her passion, but I don't want to see nude. I don't need to see nude pictures of her. It's kind of like the China thing. Like when China did Playboy, I was like, oh, okay. But then I looked at it because awesome. It's China, but I wasn't looking at it because she's so fine. I got to look at her. It was the same thing when she did porn. I was interested. I had to see, I had to see how she was sucking dick. Basically, okay, I got to be honest. I got to see how she sucked dick and how she took the cock. That's what I wanted to know.
And once you knew that answer, you were like, I am done.
No, I watched it probably a lot more than I probably should have. I'm a little embarrassed at how much that I continue to look for it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's funny you should mention China, and then they're talking about the whole Dana Brooke thing. Body style-wise, isn't that just close?
I think China was way bigger than her because China had man arms. Dana still looks like women arms just with, a little bit of muscle mass on it. But China had like arms like a man, and that was the Amazon look of her. That was it was something that people were drawn to. She was a draw. She was a freak. That type of thing. But Dana's not the same thing because she's just a typical nowadays fitness model. She's not like she's not China in my opinion. Fake ass twat says, I'm shocked Dave didn't mention the Lana vagina vortex. You're 100% right. I can't believe I didn't mention the Lana vagina vortex. Be careful, Joseph Blunt, who is now going to look up these pictures of Lana naked. You will get sucked in to the infamous Lana vagina vortex. Be careful, my friend. 4 hours will pass like seconds. It's
the out is Google searching lemon party.
Lemon party.
Yeah, I suggest not doing that.
What's lemon party?
Bad.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup bad?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, that's the out from the Lana vagina vortex is the lemon party.
Well,
search.
that's the thing. When you're in the Lana vagina vortex, you can't type in lemon party. You can't type in anything.
That's true. That is true.
That's the vortex. So maybe if you just have the lemon party in the background, maybe you can get out of it that way. But even that would be quite difficult.
AJ says China.
Shrew, you fucking asshole.
AJ Tucker says China from 97 was like Brock Lesnar from 97. No, China had a neck.
That's right.
I actually went back after the live stream the other night and went and played a couple rounds of SmackDown versus Raw, and literally every time they put Brock Lesnar in the game, dude had no neck.
No neck. Because he doesn't have a neck.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. He still throws people around, which means he's still pretty much effective.
Yeah. Jay Davis says, Dave, who was hotter, China or Beth Phoenix? Beth Phoenix, and it's not even close.
Oh, good Lord.
I love Beth Phoenix. I really did. I thought she was really, really smoking. Because she still looks feminine to me. And that's the thing. China looks more feminine now, like after years of not being. I think that she was taking some definite, maybe potentially illegal supplements. I can only speculate. But she's nowhere near as big as she used to be. And she looks way more feminine now. She looks like a woman. She didn't look like a woman in her early days in WWE. She just didn't. She looked like a guy, and everybody knows it. I don't think it's fucked up of me to say that. I just think it's a goddamn something that I believe. You don't have to believe it. I don't give a fuck. But Beth Phoenix has always looked like a woman to me. I never thought like, ooh, maybe she's a woman. Maybe she's not. I don't know. I've always thought she was a woman.
Oh no, she looked fantastic. Actually, she still does. She's with
Edge now, right?
Yes,
she's married to Edge, right?
She's married and they have kids.
They have kids?
Way
to go, Adam.
There are edgelings running around as we speak.
I bet their diapers reek of awesomeness. Yeah, I did it. I did that. Oh fuck! I just put in a Pikachu against the Geodude. What the hell am I thinking?
I have no idea.
I fucked up.
Retreat.
I got to get him out of there. Abort.
Now, what else was? I was actually going to ask you something about video games because when you first started the save point, the The Lost show where you were talking about pro gaming.
Yeah.
I was trying to call in that night and was having Skype problems.
Oh, that was the show that Tommy and I got into a fight?
The as I call it, the Lost episode.
The Lost episode, that's right. The show's so bad I had to just delete it. Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It was, you guys had good opinions on it. I was curious. I was trying to just kind of chime in a little bit on it, and I actually wanted to get your take on it and what you thought of the whole sport or esports industry as it is.
Well, I mean, it's changing even now. When we talked about it back then, it was going in an upward direction. It still is, but now there's been a huge change with Major League Gaming being purchased by Activision, by Blizzard. Blizzard purchased Major League Gaming, man. That's like the equivalent of ESPN purchasing the NFL. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. It's nuts.
Yeah. And I mean, even to go further past that, the reason that happened is because originally MLG was going to fold.
Yes.
When Treyarch and Activision actually took the Call of Duty series away, they cut a lot of people out. One of the big things is a lot of those teams that you see, they had some of them had signed exclusive contracts with MLG to live stream on their channel.
Yeah.
And it really screwed them over. So they were going to lose a lot because guys were going to break their contracts and move and go to Twitch and do things like that. And it was bad. Yeah. The fact that they got picked up that quickly by them and by Blizzard is really, really good. And actually MLG is going to be better off. I think it's going to be better off without them, without Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that the whole competitive gaming realm it's only going to keep growing because the interest in it is there, and now networks are becoming more and more interested in broadcasting it because, let's face it, what it's done on Twitch. The fact that you can always point to those Twitch numbers and being so high for certain games, and for games that you wouldn't even expect, you can go right now on Twitch, and I guarantee there are thousands of people watching someone play fucking Mario RPG. Or that Mario Maker, whatever, that Super Mario Maker. People are watching it. And I'm like, really? What the hell? That's crazy to me, right? But it's just, there's a need for it. And now the YouTube side is starting to grow, with the gaming, because Twitch is becoming more restrictive. They're becoming more restrictive in who they're allowing to be on their network, basically. I mean, I had a conversation with Tommy today about the booby girls. About the gamers, these female gamers who are not necessarily very good at games, but they have humongous boobs and wear short shirts and jiggle around for you if you donate to their channel. They're killing it in donations because it's basically softcore porn.
Yeah, and that's the we'll call it the darker side of Twitch. I mean, I've got the no kind on it because
did you say dark side?
It's literally the dark side of Twitch.
Nothing is real. You'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadow, she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Nothing gonna save me from a love that's blind. Slip to the dark side, you cross that line. On the dark side. Oh, yeah. Wow. On the dark side. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Go watch Eddie and the Cruisers, motherfuckers. Sorry.
Oh, God. Such a good movie.
Yeah, I didn't sing the song very well, but, hey, it's okay. Never claimed to be a singer.
It still came across as what you were trying to go with.
That's good. That's good.
But, no, it's...
Thanks for not burying me, by the way.
I'm not gonna bury you.
You could have blown me up. In. You could have. Yeah, that's. Where else am I gonna call in, Dave? Why are you crazy? Tommy doesn't go on as often as you do.
Tommy goes on while I'm at work. I can't call. That's a problem.
So I'm your only option. All right.
Well, he does attempt a live stream, but I don't think he takes phone calls, which is, it's kind of a bummy end.
I'm
whatever.
starting to not feel as loved.
Trust me. You are one of the best people. You're actually the first person that I've ever called into, and I will continue to call into you because of the conversations and the chat being as awesome as it is.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that, man. I try. I do love doing this, you know? I
Yeah.
got to go out of this fucking cave one more time. Ugh, I was almost at the end of the cave, but I got to leave. I got to go fucking heal my Pokemon. God damn it.
I don't know if you get them early enough in the game, but invest in tents. I think they're in this
Tents?
game.
Not in this game.
Oh, they're not?
No. This is way too early.
Huh.
Yeah, there's no tents. Escape ropes are like the only thing that you can possibly say. I have no potions on me. I have no escape ropes. I have nothing. I am just totally unprepared for this venture.
Well,
but, considering that I'm playing a 10-year-old boy going out into the wild.
Yeah. Here, you're 10 years old. We don't want you in the house anymore.
Yeah,
Here's
right.
Here's a ball, a creature, and essentially a PDA. Have fun.
Yeah. Good luck. I hope you make. I hope you don't die. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. I mean, it gets surprisingly enough. Well, no, it's pretty much the same preference in every game. Going past that, they just try to elaborate the story and make it, oh well, your dad was one of these super trainers, or
Which I don't think they need to do. I don't
No,
care
I
about
mean,
the story. I don't care about, my father was. I don't give a shit about that. I want to catch little fucking monsters, force them to fight at my beck and call, and go get badges. That's what I want to do. It's all I want to do, man.
Yeah, and I think that's why they decided to go with the whole Pokemon Go thing. Is people would. There are still people, and surprisingly enough, on Twitch that will stream themselves speed running these games because they're not going to worry about, oh well, there's a storyline, and then they started tying the storyline into speed running through these games.
I just got a cool picture I'm going to share with everybody. Sean Bonner just sent me this picture. Apparently he sent it a while ago, but I didn't get it because I'm just way too into myself. Here's a picture of Sean Bonner, and I'm going to assume his brother, with a guy that you might recognize. Yes, that is the Viper, the man who hears voices in his head, Randy Orton. Wow, both you, and I'm assuming, again, this is either your brother or your son, Sean Bonner, you both look very awkward. Like, not exactly sure if you're happy to be there or if you're forced to take this picture. It looks like it was at Wizard World. I'm not exactly sure if you're happy in this picture or not. But that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing the picture. I think that's pretty badass. Randy Orton looks like Randy Orton. He looks like he's just really not into this picture at all. It's pretty funny. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I was working for, I think it was FYE. No, it was just before I started working with them, and they were doing a live show. WWE was doing a live show in town, and they actually had Chris Jericho.
Oh, that's your son,
up.
Sean Bonner. Okay, that's your son. Good-looking boy. Good-looking boy. You guys both look awkward, but good-looking boy. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Gun Cannon.
No. But they one of the local FYEs or Coconuts or record places actually had Chris Jericho show up.
Chris Jericho!
Yes. And it was to sign his Fozzy album, so you had to buy a Fozzy album to actually get to meet him.
that sounds like a Chris Jericho move.
Yep. I bought
good.
it. I decided to humor myself, but I got him to sign that, and I also got him to sign the sleeve for the inside of my WWE, I think it was 2K13 game.
That's pretty cool. Can you sign my sleeve?
Yeah.
Sign my sleeve, please. I met Chris Jericho back. I've told this story before. I met Chris Jericho back when my mom was working in Excalibur in Las Vegas. It's a hotel and casino, the Excalibur. It had the Nitro Grill right above where my mom worked, which was called, her restaurant was called Sherwood Forest. It was a little coffee shop. And right above it was the Nitro Grill. So I met Chris Jericho 4 or 5 times. I had dinner with him, Chris Benoit, Nancy, woman, And at the time, the last time I had dinner with him, they had a newborn baby, barely born, Daniel, the one that he would inevitably kill. Pretty fucked up stuff.
Yeah, well, it was a screwed up situation, but
Yeah, it was. I took it really hard. I remember I just got medevaced from Iraq, and I was home, and I took it really hard. It was really rough for me. Not a good situation.
I mean, Benoit was, surprisingly enough, for what he did, he was a really loved guy.
Oh, God, yeah. And so many people were just shocked at what he did. There are some bad stories about Benoit. I mean, like, there's some stories about him not being the nicest guy in the world, but he was intense. And I think a lot of people who maybe didn't know how to react with that, they may have taken it the wrong way. But Jericho loved him. Chavo Guerrero still speaks the world of him to this day. You know, a lot of people were quite. I'm sure Kevin Sullivan doesn't like him, but
that's Kevin Sullivan. Doesn't he like have a chip on his shoulder that just never heals?
Well, for he's got a pain in his butt that never hurt, that never healed. He was definitely, but he took his woman, for Christ's sake. So literally, he took his woman. You know, the funny thing about that situation is Kevin Sullivan, who was married to Nancy, he thought he's the one who proposed the idea to put Chris and Nancy in a storyline together where they inevitably fell in love.
So he was, I guess we'll use the phrase, hoisted by his own petard.
Yes, that's right. Very well said. Fake ass twat. He says, I guess you could say Dave got to hang out with Chris Benoit. That's pretty fucked up.
Oh.
God damn. Classless.
Wow.
That's pretty fucked up.
And it's weird because normally, like, if because it happened so long ago, you would think that at this point, but if you in this case, because you knew him, yeah, and you actually got to spend like one-on-one personal time with him, that stuff's painful.
Yeah, it was for a long time. But you know, look, when it happened, you got to remember, it just came out that he died. We didn't know what the hell happened with him, you know. And WWE did that big tribute to him, and I was like inconsolable when it happened. Then like 2 days later, we find out that he killed everybody. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I'm conflicted. I'm like, should I have felt the way I felt and all this stuff? And it was hard. You know,
yeah.
It's hard. Look, he's definitely blamable for his actions, but we don't know what the hell was going on with him, especially after those reports about his brain and everything. Like he had the brain of an 80-year-old Alzheimer's patient and all that shit. Which, you know, it's crazy. There's so much about brain injury and CT and all that stuff we don't know about, and who knows, man? Or maybe he just, well, that's the thing. It could be the CT, or maybe he just wanted to kill his fucking family. We'll never know.
Yeah,
we'll never know.
It's something that will just go down as completely unsolved, and it's sad, but it's unfortunately an inevitable truth you've got to look at.
Yeah, it's life. I mean, I do wish all the stupid conspiracy theories about Kevin Sullivan would stop. Like some people say Kevin Sullivan did it and then killed Chris, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, the hell's the matter with you?
Didn't they like go back and actually talk with Sullivan? He's like, yeah, I was nowhere near there.
Yeah, he had a rock solid alibi.
Yeah,
like a rock solid alibi. There's like no questions that he did not do that. But people still fucking say it. I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to. It's the same. It's the chip on the shoulder thing. It's, you know, oh, well, I don't like Sullivan, and you know, he had a lot to do with Benoit, so it was totally his fault. So
sure, people will find conspiracy theories any way they can. If you want to believe in something, you're going to believe in it, plain and simple. No matter how much logic there is or not logic, if you want to believe in it, you're going to believe in it. It's just how it is. Whether that be religion or whether that be conspiracy theories. You know, there's
Yeah.
no question CTE is legit. That's not a conspiracy theory. CTE is legit, but there's still a lot we don't know about it because you can't diagnose CTE until after you die. It's undetectable until after you're dead. So that makes it kind of difficult.
Yeah. And that's I mean, I have one of the, I guess, well, I wouldn't call it a distinct pleasure. I mean, with having a wife that works in the emergency room and, you know, having semi-pro sports teams and college teams, you get to hear all the horror stories about like, well, he came in and he was violent. Like 15 minutes later, he was fine. Okay, well, what was wrong? Well, he got hit in the head. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had 7 diagnosed concussions, and I probably had 11 or 12 altogether. Yeah. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy to deal with, man.
Yeah, I've had like 2 or 3, and I'm sure I've got a plethora of other ones, but I've just never got them diagnosed. It's just,
Yeah.
you slow down.
Yeah, you slow down and you try not to lose it completely. It's a tough situation. And like anything, when you hit your head and shit, it's just like you want to believe you're okay because that's just kind of how it is. But all right, now I'm gonna pick a fossil here. This guy, I gotta fight this scientist, and I'm gonna get a fossil. I'm finally getting out of this fucking cave. I gotta fight this Grimer. I'm gonna fuck this Grimer up. I'm gonna eat you, Grimer. That'd probably not be a good meal.
Trying to think if they give you a selection of different fossils in that game.
They give you 2. You get to choose from 2. One will be a Kabuto, and the other is a shit. What's the other? It's not. What's the other one?
It's gonna. I think it's a Helix or something like that.
Well, that's the name of the fossil, but that's the Pokemon they turn into. One turns into a Kabuto, and one turns into something else.
Oh, I know this Pokemon.
I can't remember the name of it.
Almanite.
Almanite. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the.
And
it's
you get
the,
an Aerodactyl somewhere else.
Yeah. I suggest going with the Kabuto.
Which one is that? Helix?
No. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Shell. Okay. And the reason is because that's gonna end up being a rock/water.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
I believe me, I'm going with Kabuto.
Yeah.
So go with the other one, not Helix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm in.
If it says Shell, go with Shell.
I think you're correct.
Because Helix is essentially the circular shell. Surprisingly enough, that that Almanite was in. So,
Cuffing.
Man, I know way too much about that.
Yeah, I've forgotten more about Pokemon that most people will fucking know in their lives. I do love Pokemon. I don't know why, man. I just do. I collected the cards when I was a kid, and I still collect the cards. I can't lie about that.
My wife collects them, so I completely understand. And we actually, after watching a couple live streamers, actually got back into playing the games. But we found that there's actually something in the newer games that has made it more intriguing to want to actually just go out and do nothing but I need to find these Pokemon.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That Pokemon Go looks like, if it works like it's supposed to, it's it's dangerous. Just think about it, man. If you can, like, if it's serious, if I can look at a tree and there's a Pokemon hiding behind it, that's like you'll never need to play another Pokemon game again. Because it's just that's all you need, because it just changes the world around you.
Yeah, I just hope there's a privacy setting so, when I open the door to my bathroom, there's not like a Grimer or something sitting on my toilet.
That'd be kind of cool, actually. Oh, it's Dome Fossil?
Dome.
And Helix.
Dome and Helix. Hang on, I'll check. But I think it's Dome you want to go with.
I think so too, but I'm gonna let you check, because I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want the Almanite. I want a Kabuto.
Dome or Helix Fossil, Pokemon Yellow. Let's see here. Special Pikachu edition. Yes, I know it's a special Pikachu edition.
Come on, man, hurry up! I could have done this myself.
I'm going. What the hell? No.
Oh,
Aerodactyl comes from Dome Fossils Kabuto. So Dome.
Jesus. All right, you're good.
All this
Davis
advanced
says,
technology.
Dave, are you doing anything with Jim and Bango for the playoffs? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. I might do an NFL show just for the playoffs and get my picks in there. Maybe if Jim and Bango have time to join, maybe they will. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Right now, people in chat are talking about the movie Concussion, the Will Smith movie that documents a whole bunch of stuff about concussions, including one of the prominent doctors in the WWE, the Maroon guy. And
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Apparently, this movie is getting panned not only because it's not a good film, but because it's woefully inaccurate, apparently. Like, there's a lot of problems with it that people who actually know about the situation are calling bullshit on. So, I don't know. I don't know. Will Smith really tries hard in this movie to be, like, serious Mr. Actor guy, and that's great, but that's not who he is. I can watch him in most things, but I don't know.
It's hard, especially if he's trying to go off and show that this is a serious, movie or a serious, subject that he's looked into. And, when they have a lot of the people that were involved in that coming up and, calling your bullshit on it, you have to stop and go, okay, nice attempt. But
from what I understand, it's just like, it's, oh, fuck. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. I'm killing a Meowth. I'm taking
you're
out
going
Team
after Team Rocket.
Yeah. The actual team. Oh, he just killed my Mankey. Ugh. Sean Bonner says, Dave, I can provide fantasy input for a playoff show. Well, fantasy is done unless you do DraftKings and stuff like that, which I don't do. I have no interest in it. So I probably won't. I don't need that.
DraftKings.
It's just because I just don't have an interest in fantasy sports, like daily fantasy sports, because unless you're into the real big analytical algorithm shit, you lose money, and I don't know, just not my cup of tea. I know apparently Sean does pretty well with it, and I've heard some other people do fairly well with it, but to making real money, you got to be heavily into the analytics and algorithms and like every little bit of possible information that you can have, and fuck all that. I want to just play with my friends. I want to get drunk, and I want to pick 5 kickers. That's what I want to do. Leave me alone.
I think I joined like maybe 2 hockey fantasy leagues this year and put them both on auto, and I don't think I've looked at them since.
There you go.
But that's me just going, if I win, I win. If I don't, what did I lose?
That's funny. I'm out. Yeah. Holy crap. I'm out of the cave finally. It's taking me like almost 2 hours, but I'm out of the cave.
You have successfully made it through the mountain.
Yes, so I'm finally going to be going to the next town, and I'm not ending this show until I get my second badge. I don't care how long it fucking takes. I'm not ending the show until I get my second badge. So you're stuck with me until then. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you. I just found TM4. I feel like I missed an HM. Like I should have picked up Cut somewhere and I still haven't. But I don't know. Or maybe I picked that up around here. I can't remember. Like I said, I've forgotten so much about this goddamn game.
I'm not sure where you picked that up either.
I don't want to look up everything either. I can hear you clicking away. It's okay. I don't want to cheat my way through. Actually,
no. You'll get it on the ship.
Are you advocating that I cheat?
It is not cheating. It is not cheating. It is looking at a digital guidebook.
Yeah, a guide book. A book that guides you. That's cheating.
Hey, if they offer it when you buy the game.
That's true. AJ keeps calling back in. Ah, God, what do you, AJ? What do you want, AJ Tucker?
Oh, I just want to say hi.
Well, this is.
No, I was just
you
kidding.
know you're getting tossed over the top rope for that shit.
Oh,
How are you gonna call in just to say hi? This is not like
no, it was a joke.
you got something for me.
A joke or like something serious?
Do you got anything for me? You got anything? What the,
I saw you had a sense of humor.
what the hell's the matter with you today, AJ?
I don't know, man. It's been a
Don't
rough
blame
week.
me for your inadequacies, buddy.
I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to have a good time. It's
Oh,
the middle of the week.
Are you
I
smoking
don't know
weed?
what? No, I'm 13.
Well, 13-year-olds smoke weed.
Yeah, true. But you know, I'm a normal 13-year-old. I don't smoke.
So what are you trying to say?
drink.
You're trying to say people who
I'm
smoke weed are
straight edge.
bad?
But I prefer not to smoke weed.
Have you ever tried
I'm
it?
straight edge.
Have you ever tried it?
No, I don't plan on trying it ever.
Well, then how do you know it's bad? Let me ask you this. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
God put it on the planet. That's a natural plant. Do you think God would put something on the planet naturally like that would do you harm?
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Did you smoke weed when you were 13?
No, I actually didn't try it until I was much older, and it's awesome. Yes, I am trying to convince a 13-year-old to smoke weed. For everybody wondering, that's exactly what I'm doing. Don't show this to your parents, AJ.
I should. No, just kidding. I won't. But
And we never heard from AJ Tucker again.
Right? I'm getting sued now. I don't even know it. Like the lawsuit's in the mail.
I don't. Wow, how do I follow that?
I don't know. What do you got for me, buddy?
Well, did you hear? You guys.
Oh, you're gargly. You're gargly.
You're turning into a robot.
Am I really?
Yes. You have a transmission, garbled subspace transmission.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
But you guys mentioned Kurt Angle earlier, and I just was curious. Did you hear about his farewell tour?
Yes, and I don't care because it's not even a farewell tour. He's gonna take a little bit. He says he's gonna take a year off. He's not gonna take an entire year off. He'll be back and he'll do Kurt Angle things.
He'll do moonsaults off like the friggin' stage.
Yeah, he'll do moonsaults off of cages and miss it mostly, and yet people will still say, it's the most amazing thing. No, it's not.
TNA.
It's right. TNA. It's an old man botching a moonsault. That's all it is. Jesus.
Yeah. So are you gonna go live after NXT?
No. It's just a best of show.
Yeah.
I got no reason to go live after that shite.
I actually didn't have a problem for the most, because we did get to see like a Neville Cesaro never before seen match, which I thought was pretty good. And you know, for the most part, maybe other than Joe and Corbin, I thought we got to see some matches, even though like we already saw them, but for the most part, I mean, I enjoyed it.
I can watch NXT. Here's the thing: I don't understand the point of a best of NXT show when it's on the network. If you're watching NXT, you already own the network, and you can literally watch these shows, these episodes, anytime you like. It makes no sense at all to me.
I just thought it was like a way to make like, because like I guess wrestlers have to travel from England to Orlando. I don't know.
I get that. I get the reasoning behind as far as giving people time off. That makes all the sense in the world, but it sucks for us.
Yeah. And when you were talking about that brings me to my next question. Since the network has like all the pay-per-views and from 2016, do you think that defeats the purpose of selling pay-per-views or pay-per-views? like DVDs?
I think. Well, I mean, it can. Yeah. I don't see why you would have the need to buy a pay-per-view. Order a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And for $60, and
Yeah.
then buy a DVD for $15 or $20 when you can just pay $10 a month and own all this stuff forever. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy.
No, it's saving money,
I could
and
be crazy.
you can have JBL and Michael Cole tell you every Monday night.
Right, Marco. Bear says he needed help. If anybody needs help, or if you need help, Bear, what do you need? He goes, I'm wanting to start an adventure on Skyrim, and I don't know what I want to make. This is urgent. Ooh.
But by the way, I
What?
really like this new job squad. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I really like this new job squad they're doing with Slater and Bo Dallas and all them.
I do too. At least they're doing something,
Yeah, I honestly think I don't think it'd hurt to add more people and make it bigger. Even like Damien Sandow or Mizdow, whatever.
Yeah, I was
his
surprised
name
that
is.
he wasn't involved in it.
Even if that means turning him heel, I don't really think it matters because he's not doing anything in the first place. So why I don't think I don't see the problem of adding him and the social outcast or whatever.
Yeah, I don't see the
group
problem
is
with
called.
it either. Hey, stay on the air with me for a couple more seconds, AJ, because Sean Bonner just sent something that you need to see. It's very important. You need to know the facts. And so if your parents do find out that I was trying to tell you to smoke weed someday, you could show them this, because this is a really, really good now you know type situation. I'm going to help everybody out. And this is great by Sean Bonner. Because here's the facts. And here's the facts between alcohol and cannabis. You'd rather smoke weed than drink alcohol. And so there you go. You can read. I don't want to read all this because it's really small lettering, and I'm lazy and tired. I don't want to read it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you can read it. Oh, I can make it bigger. Here we go. Alcohol is addictive and health damaging. It says marijuana is not addictive and healing. I don't. Weed's addicting. I think about it all the time. I don't fucking believe all that shit. Alcohol is a depressant. Weed is antidepressant. I agree with that. That's true. Alcohol causes cancer. Cannabis cures cancer. No, it doesn't cure cancer. It helps with symptoms. Okay, I can't keep this up. That's retarded.
Is it?
I've got a bone to pick with the fourth one down. It says it's the fourth one. No, fifth one down. It says saves billions, wastes nothing. No, it wastes millions because you get hungry.
You do get hungry. You do get really hungry. Oh, I gotta fight Gary again. You fuck. I hope I'm strong enough. I don't know. This will give me a good idea where I'm at. AJ, you got anything else for me, buddy?
Well, no, other than congratulations on getting 1,700 subs.
Oh, again, yes. For those of you who don't know,
So wait, did I say congratulations?
I got the 1,700 subs like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't notice it till a couple moments ago. So yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but wait, no, you're not. You're not actually, because I got up there, and then I got up to like 1,704, and then I went all the way down to like 1,693, and now I'm back up to 1,700. So.
Who unsubscribed you?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of people who have multiple channels. So if there's people who went to who think I'm the devil from the whole Cronin situation, they probably had extra channels and decided to leave. People die, channels get deactivated. It's all kinds of things. So it's not a big deal. If you like me, sub me. If you don't, blow me. But I appreciate the congratulations, AJ. Thank you very much.
See ya.
Take it easy, Mr. AJ. I'm going to bring Pittsburgh Boy in just because why not? Pittsburgh Boy, what do you got? Oh, you're exhausting.
I just wanted to call let you know, get ready for that beatdown the Penguins are going to give the Hawks tonight.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. How much money would you like to put on that game? Would you like to put anything where your fat mouth is? Call in and talk shit?
How about this?
Okay.
How about the Penguins win I could be co-host for a whole Q&A, not Q&A, on one of your Saturday live shows.
Oh God, I can't do that to my viewers. I'll give you. Oh shit. First? Okay, what do I get if I win? Because based off of what I get for what I win, then I can decide if something's acceptable the other way.
I like this. I'm going to be a witness.
Yes, you're the witness. I need you to notarize.
You got it.
So what do I win, Pittsburgh? What could you give me? What do you have of value that I want?
Fuck if I know.
Well, then what the fuck? What the fuck? What good are you? I need something from you that's of value.
You don't get anything anyway because the Penguins are going to win.
No, they're not. Congratulations on Sidney Crosby making the All-Star game. Oh, wait. He didn't. He didn't make it because Sidney's a bitch.
Vulcan and Letang.
Didn't we just beat Pittsburgh like a few days ago?
It was last night in overtime.
Yeah, eat it. Suck it. Get out of here. Goodbye.
And overtime.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat that, Hawks. Here's a phone. Who is this? This is a German number. This is a German number. German number. What you got? This is Dead on Dave.
Hello, I love your videos. They're so good. It makes my whole family happy, and we make schnitzel.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Are you Adele?
You don't like schnitzel?
You want to eat my schnitzel?
Yeah. And that beautiful girl of yours, I need her too.
I don't know who this is.
You really don't know who it is.
I'm so lost right now. There's no way I could possibly know who this is. Oh, wait, it's the number that I see daily.
You have to be kidding me.
Of course I am. Did you not hear what I just said?
Really don't know
I see this number daily.
Oh, that's the number I just...
You jackass. It was such a bad German accent.
Yeah.
Tommy C. joining us now. What's up, man? Why are you calling me from that number?
What's that?
Why are you calling me from this
number? Because I think it sounds cooler, and I'm very image conscious.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Why are you not asleep?
But I'm also trying to get a feeling for all the people that call me, and there's big delay, and I'm like, hurry up, fucking talk. There's like a real big delay, so now I can be a little more understanding.
How are you still awake?
I'll tell you. I did in the last 2 hours because I'm fucking electrified, as you well know, and I did a high energy show. I did probably what rappers would call a diss track.
Oh, did you really?
Rap.
You did it.
I'm way too white and Irish, all that. But Macklemore's Irish, right? Yeah, so I guess he can rap. So I probably made the biggest diss track that you are ever going to see, and I said some of the most devastating shit that I have ever going to say. And I don't think I cursed once.
Really?
So I'm letting your guys know, right, that the shit that's going to be on my video and on my, I'd say the next hour or two, you're not going to stream the next hour, are you?
No, I'm as soon as I get done with what I'm doing, I'm out.
Oh, okay. So I won't be. I'm not trying to take folks away from your stream.
No,
but I'm going to let them know.
You're calling to get these people. It's okay.
No, but I don't want to do it during the stream. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a better friend than that, right?
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, I'm definitely plugging myself. I'm not going to.
That's the whole point of you calling right now.
I get you some laughs sometimes, don't I?
Well, yeah, no, but right now, I'm not saying in general. I'm saying right this second.
No, I don't know. I thought it was a good idea.
Sure.
I thought it'd be fun.
I'm sure you looked and saw how many people I had at the moment to see if there was enough people to justify the phone call. And when you did, you were like, okay, 18 people? Yeah, I can call it.
Oh, no, I'd have done it either. Either way. Because I wanted it as a matter of record. That's
I know.
I'm
just
fucking tell you. I swear my daughters.
You know I'm just fucking with you. Come on.
But yeah, I'm looking for plugs. There's no doubt about it. I've done this before. I'm going to do it again, probably.
More than likely.
But here's the deal. I made the biggest diss that I've ever made in probably my entire life. And like I said, I didn't curse. And you know who I'm talking about. That's one Joe Cronin.
We're not hiding away from it. It's Joe Cronin. We're not hiding away from it. You made a diss track on Joe Cronin.
Well, I was trying to be...
Fuck all that.
You're screwing my timing up. I'm trying to be all fucking dramatic about this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll stop talking on my show. Don't worry. Go ahead.
But I made it. It's called An Open Letter to Joe Cronin, Perpetual War. And I just want everybody to came out with it. Yes, I'm a whore for attention, but the way I see it, if he's going to lift what we're doing, why don't we just take a little off, just like we've been doing. So if anybody's interested, check it out right afterwards. And let me put it this way. I don't know if anybody can figure this. It's not going to be monetized.
Yeah.
Because I probably legally can't do it.
Oh, I know why.
Oh, no.
Oh. Are you serious? Did you do what I think you did? Oh, this is going to be can't miss. This is going to be can't miss. Fuck this guy.
I tell you what, if he doesn't respond to me, if he doesn't respond or gives the Johnny T route, I don't think there's any way he can.
Oh, shit.
Let's just put it that way. Because there is no way he can't respond to this.
Jesus.
And it's
Tommy,
so devastating. Everybody's probably thinking, oh, you attacked his kid or you attacked his family or said something about his dead dad or something. I didn't do any of that. None of it.
I think I have a good idea what you
None
did.
of it.
Oh, boy. Is this anything off the conversations that you and I have had?
No.
No?
That's the crazy part. So you're in for a ride, too.
I must be.
Some of the aggravation.
Oh, yeah.
I was very honest. It was very, like, if we're talking frankly about it, like, seriously, yeah, it's just a lot of the complaints that I have. You know, look, the guy, you know, I'm getting a lot of the shit where, you know, people say, oh, you know, he hasn't said anything about you in 2 weeks. That's fucking bullshit because he always says something. First of all, 9 times out of 10, that's a fucking lie. Second of all, I mean, he'll if he doesn't take shots at me, he'll take shots at you and he'll calm down for a while, or he'll go to somebody and try to clip him from under us or something like. There's always stuff going on behind the scenes that the listeners don't know about.
Sure, there is. Yeah.
Wink, wink. That I won't bring up because I don't know if I have permission to talk about it. So it's like it's
I've decided
war.
after my wife ripped him last night and everything. I've decided I don't give a fuck anymore because you know my wife put it in proper perspective.
I'm glad she got it off her chest.
I'm still going to try and keep. I'm
because
still going to try and keep most of the drama off the channel. But as far as like airing real shit that has happened, she put it in perspective for me, and it was real simple. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. This is very honest, very frank. There's no stunts. There's nothing like this. The biggest stunt about this is me calling you.
Yeah.
Very honest, very frank. There's no way he can't. He you know what? If he comes out and says and goes after you like he did last time, goes after you for something I said, it's just gonna look fucking ridiculous.
He'll go after me because you called my show first. He's gonna go after me because you called my show first.
It's going to be impossible without looking absolutely stupid. and part of that's actually the bigger reason I'm calling on the plug, just so it's a matter of record.
Oh, I also know another reason why you're calling too, and I totally get this as well, that you know as well as I do. There's probably 3 or 4 people in this fucking chat who are punk ass bitches and are just here to hear if I say anything about Joe Cronin and gonna go run and snitch.
Oh no, I didn't think of that, but I honestly, I'll swear up and down, I didn't think of that. But now that you mentioned it, sure.
Yeah. Go run and tell your master.
Yeah. You don't mind Dave and me getting dissed, but you get a fucking why creating drama?
Oh, I'm sure there's already been people.
The guy creates drama constantly.
People have already tweeted him. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. People have already tweeted him. You 15-year-old
virgins for life. Sticking up for a guy that can't stick up for himself.
So Tommy, I've got a question.
You're gonna find out.
Hold on, Tommy. Gun Cannon has a question for you. Go ahead, Gun Cannon.
Yeah, sure.
So, when I watch this, am I going to be able to turn the phrase green screen into a drinking game?
No, there's no green screen. Let's just say I took a lot of inspiration from hip hop. You know, like samples, stuff like that. You know, I lifted some things. Legally, of course. Everything's legally. I know he made some fucking whack-ass comment like, I don't know how close I am to going to jail. Well, the difference is I know the law. So, we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see. It's very frank. It's very honest. It's not. There's no real stunts in there. Basically, you're going to hear me talk to how I talk to Dave, with a little bit of spicy delivery. That's about it.
Spicy.
You know, no giggling in this one.
That's
All right, good. I'm glad I got the imaginations rolling.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. I'm excited to hear it.
Now I'm gonna be sitting here hitting
hit drama and
now. Damn it.
if you hit drama, don't do that because then it will get taken down.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, just click on it. I guess don't refresh constantly.
Hey, do you have any opinion? Do you have any opinion on
anything?
Hey, Tommy, do you have any opinion on the Pokemon that I'm battling currently? I just beat a Goldeen. Do you have any opinions on Goldeen?
It's a Pokemon.
No, it's Pokemon.
What's a Pokemon?
It's something that my mother says because she doesn't know how to fucking pronounce it.
Use your Poke Power.
You got
your Poke Power.
You got to think of it like it's reggae.
Poke Power.
You just got to think about like your reggae for a minute. It's Pokemon, man. Pokemon. Hey, man. Down by the beach, boy. Yeah. Bumbleclad. And all that stuff.
But what does that mean, Bumbleclad?
I have no idea what Bumbleclad means, but I hope it means something really good. Bumbleclad. What you talking about, boy? I'm a great Jamaican. Yeah. I could pass for Jamaican.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it. I think it's pretty good.
You never know.
Where you from, boy? I'm from Kingston. You want to go to Kingston?
I'm Kingston, man. I'm just from albino. Don't make fun of me. I don't know.
What the fuck? Was that Italian? I know. Was that Italian?
I'm going to go...
I think it was Italian.
Yeah, the difference between me and I'm as big an egomaniac as Colin. The difference is I am man enough to admit it. So I'm going to go look in the fucking chat and see all these kooky comments. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, buddy. I appreciate the call. Make sure you check out Tommy C over at Shot from the Point. We had a good show tonight, didn't we, pal? He's gone. Fuck.
I think he left.
He left. he didn't even let me finish the plug. What a dick. I was going to plug him and
he's excited.
Runs away. He's very excited. He was almost giddy.
Yeah, that was I'm gonna say borderline scary.
It was almost orgasmic. I feel like he was at the point of almost coming. It's pretty great.
There was partial climax.
There was. He's going to have to change his underwear. There's no question about that. That's pretty good. That's can't miss TV right there. You got to see that.
Yeah. If he had to literally come on somebody's show and plug the shit out of it, yeah.
He had to. I don't blame him. This is awesome. I'm tired of the whole damn thing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The fact that like anything that I do now, any show that I do, he does an exact copy of the show. And it's all the times that he has said that everyone is stolen from him. And now I put on a goddamn weekly gaming show. He puts on a weekly game. He actually started emulating the exact same games that I was playing the other night. It's just, it's ridiculous. I don't understand it. I just don't get what he's trying to accomplish. He's got 23,000 subs. He's a YouTube successful guy. He's working with Vince Russo. He's working with a whole bunch of people in the industry that I would love to be working with, yet he's worried about me. He's concerned about taking me down, and I don't get that. I don't understand it. I don't want nothing to do with the fucking guy. I don't get it.
And that was something. I mean, having that outside view as far as to being a fan of you and Tommy, that's something I saw. I mean, I will admit, yes, I found you and Tommy through him.
Yeah.
But I had the distinct pleasure of seeing all of the incidents between you guys. I mean, the first time that there was a problem between you guys, I was like, all right, well, I'll watch Joe and let things settle. The second time I was like, all right, no, Joe's being a complete and total, and I'm sorry, I've held the safety on it, being a complete and total twat.
Twat. I love that word.
And I was like, you know what? No, I'm done. I mean, do I still have him, surprisingly enough, subscribed? Yes, but do I watch his stuff? No.
And I've never once. Let me ask you this question: have I ever told you privately or publicly to not watch Joe Cronin?
No.
Have you ever seen me tell anybody not to watch this fucking guy?
No. Neither you nor Tommy did. Tommy even, and he's said it before, he went out of his way to make a video saying, I'm not going to influence your choice. If you want to watch him, that's fine. If you don't want to watch him because of it, that's fine too.
Absolutely.
And literally, like, I think that day, and he said, I sent a tweet to Tommy saying, I'm still going to watch you guys and whatnot. And that day, I think Joe put out a video doing nothing but slamming the two of you. And I was like, yeah, you're an asshat. Screw you.
It's pretty stupid. It's nonsensical. It's counter fucking productive. It doesn't make any sense to continue to do it. Why hurt each other? You know, it doesn't make any sense. So what? We don't work together anymore. He didn't want us there. We're not there. It was his choice for us not to be there. Not ours, his. You know, he can come back with the, oh, well, I eventually said if you wanted to come back. Yeah, if you wanted to eat a whole bunch of bags of dick, then yeah. But fuck that, man. I got tired of dealing with this insanity all the fucking time. It's exhausting. Fuck it. I'll just put the goddamn energy into my own channel where I don't have to deal with fucking craziness all the time. That's why I try to keep this channel I try to keep it goddamn drama free. I try to keep it just about the things that I care about and what I like to do, and that's it, you know? So, yeah. But enough about that shit. I'm about to take on my second gym leader. Misty and I are going at it. I'm going to fuck her Staryu. Here we go. Pikachu, fuck it up. Take that Staryu down. And I think I remember something that I didn't remember earlier. I always do this. I always go into these battles with one goddamn powerful Pokemon, and that's it, and I get my ass raped because I don't fucking think this through. This Starmie is about to kill my ass. Fuck, I didn't think this through. Fuck. God damn it. Level 21 Starmie, I'm about to get raped. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, yeah, there he goes. There goes Pikachu. Nobody else stands a chance. Nobody else stands a chance now. It's over. It's all over, but the crying.
Oh, I was going to ask, how are you doing on Fallout, by the way?
I've done everything. I don't think there's anything left for me to do. I've literally done everything.
Have you tried the mods?
No, I'm not really a modder type guy. I don't like to fuck with the mod stuff. I don't really have a good reason other than I think that it's probably a pain in the ass, so I don't do it. Which is the reason why I don't do many things, because it seems like it's a pain in the ass. Whether it is actually a pain in the ass, I couldn't tell you, but I infer that it is.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because the other day I found a guy on YouTube that's been putting the mods on, and I saw it and I was like, oh, I don't know if Dave's seen this, but someone has made a mod for the Fat Boy. And
the teddy bear launcher, the John Cena teddy bear launcher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that.
That is hilarious.
It's pretty funny. God damn it, I'm getting fucked up here. This sucks. I'm going to have to go grind. I really wanted to be done with this now. I wanted to be done with this fucking episode. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. No.
See, now you know what it feels like for some of us streamers when we do things like this.
This is so stupid.
We'll sit there and be like, all right, this is when I'm ending, and then it doesn't happen when we want it to happen. It's like, fuck.
This is why I knew that I started to rush a little bit, because I was like, I need to rush. I need to hurry up because I'm sure this is getting boring for people. So let me hurry up and get this thing going so I can get up out of here. And because I didn't grind the way I always like to, I like to get all my guys to level 20 before I get to my second gym leader. I didn't do that, and now I'm paying for it. Now Starmie's going to fucking kill me. This is terrible. 630, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? 630, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? And goodbye.
He had the mute button down.
He had his mute button down. He had it down. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take any more calls unless I know they have something. I don't want to talk wrestling. So, like my regular wrestling callers, I'm not going to take because I'm really into this battle right now.
Bear cough. Someone needs a grass Pokemon cough.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Bear. Jesus. He sent me some pictures of Skyrim stuff that I'm not going to post. Send it to the guy that you want him to see. He wants to see. He wants to show something to Joseph Blunt. I'm not a picture pimp. I think this is Evil Fire God calling. He's calling me from. I think he's calling me from a regular number. Then he's calling me from a Skype number. I don't know. Let's find out. 630. You're live with Dead on Dave.
Hey Dave, what's up?
What's going on? 630. What you got for me?
First, I'd just like to say that I really love your vids.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So I had this idea about the Royal Rumble. What if every year the championship's on the line, then at Fastlane, you can have a match between the Final Four or something every single year to determine the number one contender?
You want to fundamentally change the Royal Rumble forever?
Yes.
I can't do that. That sounds like blasphemy to me. I can't get on board with that. Kill him! Fucking kill! I think I just won. No! No! Kill him! Kill him! Scratch! Kill this fucker! Kill him! Holy shit! Holy shit! How did this happen? How did this happen? How did I just beat that fucking thing? There's no way that just happened. I had my Pyrrhus left. That was all I had. A level 12 Pyrrhus that had nothing. I cannot fucking believe that just happened. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. That's the greatest thing that's ever happened in the history of Pokemon. I am the greatest Pokemon trainer in the fucking world. Unbelievable. There is no one
Miracle
better
on
than
Ice
me.
moment.
Holy fuck. I just beat a level 21 goddamn Starmie with a fucking level 12 Pyrrhus with one move. It had a scratch. That was all it had, was a scratch attack. I had no other attacks on this motherfucker, and I just beat a gym leader with it. That's the greatest thing ever. I'm fucking clipping this, and I'm sending this to the Pokemon Hall of Fame. I just hit a home run. That's fucking awesome. Yes. Fuck you, Misty, and your stupid yellow shirt.
You need to clip that scene and put the "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes thing on it.
That's exactly what I need to do. Oh, all right, caller. I'm sorry. Did the caller leave?
No, I think he's
no.
Still
He
here.
left. 630. Did you leave? Yeah, I scared him.
With your epic Pokemon mastery, you have scared off a caller.
I want people to see this. Look at my party right now. Pikachu, dead. Mankey, dead. Pidgey, dead. Spearow, dead. Nidoran male, dead. And Pyrrhus with 7 hit points left. Fucking goddamn MVP of the league. Pyrrhus, unfucking believable. Greatest thing I've ever done. I put this up there with the birth of my fucking child. This is fantastic. I just feel like I hit a fucking walk-off home run in Game 7 of the World Series. How the fuck does that happen? There's no way that happened. I almost rage quit because I thought it was done. There's no way that just happened. That's unbelievable.
I was going to say if Pittsburgh Boy was still in the chat, wow, Paris, MVP going to the All-Star game. Guess who is it?
Holy God. Carl Gibney says, haha, wow, level 12 Pyrrhus beating a Misty 21 Starmie is one of the greatest victories I've seen in a Pokemon game. Fucking A, right, Carl. That's incredible. Bear, Dave, you did that with no grass types. I've never been more proud of you. Thank you. I'm proud of myself. This is unbelievable. That's incredible, man. That's fucking crazy. Wow. I'm probably more happy about that than I should be, and now I'm starting to realize that, and now I'm kind of sad. Holy shit.
We don't need you coming back on tomorrow and being like in tears. Guys, I beat that level 21.
I can't.
What the hell's wrong with me?
I'm running around the entire town right now. I'm taking a victory lap. I'm celebrating everything that is Dave right now. God, I'm awesome.
This.
Look at me run around. Pikachu's happy. Pikachu's actually trying to hump me. This is incredible. This is the greatest hit thing. I feel I'm Lou Gehrig. This is the greatest day in the history of my life. This is great. Oh my God. Now I don't want to quit. Now I'm going to keep playing a little bit. I'm going to beat the bridge. I'm going to go beat the goddamn bridge here. Unbelievable.
Now don't be overzealous on it. I don't want to see you walk across the bridge and halfway across get absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, someone in the bridge is going to fuck me up now. Oh my God, that is incredible. That's the greatest thing. That is just, it's crazy. Joseph Blunt, bow before the copious king. Yes. Fucking right, bow. I can't believe that. That is just, God, that feels good. Oh, you want a Pidgey? You want to fight me with a Pidgey? You're lucky I don't have a Pikachu out or I'd fuck you up. But I'm going to fuck you up anyway, but with Nidoran. TKO Rising, congratulations, Dave. Thank you very much. I feel like congratulations are in order here. Like, this is way too big of a goddamn accomplishment. You know my life is just fucking awful if this makes me this happy. I'm a goddamn fat 32-year-old crippled fucking retired military member, but god damn it, this puts a smile on my face that is going to last a fucking week. When my wife wakes up in the morning, the first thing I'm going to tell her is about this level 12 little Paris, this plucky little Paris who just butt raped a goddamn Starmie. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I am just, I'm on cloud fucking 9 right now, dude. This is incredible.
And Paris never left the party afterwards.
No, Paris right now, I guarantee you, if this was like an actual, like a real life scenario, this was a sporting event, that Paris would be at a after party Coke fucking craziness right now. It'd be like snorting Coke and be growing mushrooms on its back, and girls would be eating the fucking mushrooms, getting high. Then it'd be fucking the girls. It'd be incredible. Oh my God, this is so, I love this game. If you can't love Pokemon Yellow after what you just saw, I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you.
Hey, I'm excited because apparently they're actually re-releasing that Red and Blue for the new system.
In Japan, though.
No.
Japan. Oh my God. My wife's in the chat. She said, saw it. Babe, I'm coming in there and we're having a sex party. She's on her period. She's on her period. Oh my God. Was that not incredible, babe? Was that not fucking incredible? God, I feel like I should be playing We Are the Champions right now. It's incredible. Oh. Michael K., the undisputed Pokemon champion of the world. That on Dave. Fucking A right, Michael K. Is that, you think it's Michael Keaton? You think that K stands for Keaton and Batman is talking to me right now? I think Batman's talking to me right now. Batman's talking to me right now. That is Michael Keaton. And nobody can prove that I'm wrong. That's the beauty of saying stupid shit. Nobody can prove that's not Michael Keaton. I'm awesome. Michael Keaton, everybody.
Sean Bonner, I took a long leak and you're still celebrating. My man.
Fucking A right. It's like the first time I ever got laid. I talked about it for like 3 months. This is at least getting a week of celebration. I want to write Japan. I want to write Japan and tell them what I just did to their game. I think I should be fucking. They should make a statue. What's that?
Dear Nintendo, I just wrecked your Starmie.
That's right. I just wrecked your ass. What are you going to do about it? Remember Pokemon Yellow, a game you released like 20 fucking years ago? Well, guess what I just did to it? I just fucked it up big time. That's the greatest thing ever. Michael K. says, it's not him. That's exactly what he would say. That's exactly what he would say. That's what Michael Keaton would say. Melanie says, I've been here for 2 hours. Well, why didn't you write in the chat? Oh, my God. Well, I got to ask her, babe, how does it feel to be married to such an Adonis of Pokemon mastery, such as myself? Because I am really impressed with me. Right now, I am really impressed with me. All right, I'm on the third bridge dick. I got the third bridge dick, and he's a youngster, so that means he's going to have, like, Rattatas and Ekans and shit. I think it's a Rattata here. Go Paris! He needs more moves. All I got is this stupid scratch.
What were the one? Did you pick up? You said you picked up some HMs and TMs. What did you pick up?
I did pick up Cut. I could have gave him Cut. But I didn't think about that until right this second. I feel silly.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Because he eventually picks up poison powder and stuff, and that just That's just mean to anybody.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, I don't like. Oh, you know. Oh God, fucking. Real talk. I can't believe you didn't write me privately and tell me to do that, because if there's anything that is appropriate right now, it's this.
And the best in the biz.
I am. This is what I am. This is what I am. Best in the world.
Real talk, the metaphor messiah. Full of effect. I'm the best in the world today. Let's go.
Can't help but win. Real talk, had to let the monster in. Put the crown on my head like Hendrix did. Now my pockets all swole like Psycho said. Close to catching that deal. I ain't gotta lie, we keeping that real. I ain't never say I'm close to your idol. Go LeBron James for that title. This that go hard, I never go home. Got my eyes on the prize, that end zone. I will bring it to your team like a cyclone. I'm a very bad man on that microphone.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna keep it in the background. I'm gonna keep this in the background as I continue to celebrate. I'm thrilled right now. We're listening to Best in the World by Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah.
I think you should have learned another move by now.
No, he's only level 14.
Yeah, but at level 13, he should have learned stuns more.
Well, he didn't. Are you calling me a liar?
No.
I feel like you're calling me a liar. You see what I just did to that fucking star meat? Do you know what I do to you? You don't want to fuck with this. You're no level 21 star me, buddy. Trust me.
No, I'm not. I am not a level 21 star me.
What's good against us?
Water.
Hold on 1 second. I need to crank this back up.
Now, I'm the best in the world. I could break them in half like a Kit Kat. Go over your head like a fitted cap. Hands out like a nail salon. I said the weed got me feeling like I'm Obi-Wan. Staying broke, that ain't a luxury. Middle class, that ain't enough for me. Love switching that style. Like dress up, she looking like wow. We ballin'. I ain't talking about Spalding. You said lame, you was looking like Carlton. You addicted to the Gina like Martin. Me, of course, I'm all about my pounds. Too fresh, they can't jack my style. Good kush, I got that extra loud. Took a L, you was looking like Pacquiao. Haunting me, but I'm the cast me out. Stand up, cause I am not afraid.
I think that's enough celebrating. Thank you, Real Talk Metaphor Messiah, for your amazing music. My wife just came out. Can't sleep. Period. My wife's period is keeping her awake, so now she's here. Say hi.
Hello.
There she. Hello.
It's me.
Did you put makeup on before you came out here?
No, that's the rest I couldn't get off.
Really?
It was waterproof.
So it was showerproof?
Waterproof.
Oh, that's funny.
It takes a few days because Alicia took my cleaner and washed her hands with it.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Gun Cannon, I appreciate you hanging out for me for as long as you have, man. You've been on here for an unbelievably long time. You've done a great job. I appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem.
It's been fun. You keep me company. And look, Gun Cannon is a success story for all you guys out there, man. All you got to do is be unbelievably entertaining and not stupid when you call. And I'll leave you on forever in certain situations. Gun Cannon has been wonderful to talk to. He's been helping me out, keeping the conversation going. And you know why? Because he makes it about me. He makes it about me. At the end of the day, the ego gets stroked. So yes, you might have to stroke the ego, polish the apple just a little bit, and you'll be where Gun Cannon is. Did I just demean you? I feel like I just demeaned you.
No, because you left me on for a few more minutes. You've been
on for an hour and 40 minutes. You've been here.
Hey, I mean, I didn't really have much planned for the evening, so you know what? I'd rather come in and hang out with you guys.
Well, I appreciate it, man, and I'm gonna wrap this up here soon, I'm sure. But now the wife's here, I have no use for you. No, you have a vagina. That makes you better.
Really?
Yeah,
that wins out in the end.
Vaginas win out? I mean, they have to. It's the trump card. You have a trump card with your vajayjay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even a bloody vajayjay. That's okay.
Nobody needs to know.
You said it. You put your period out there for the world to hear.
You did.
Yeah, I did, but it's okay. Hey, Gun Cannon, thanks a lot, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Not a problem. Talk to you later.
All right, man. Jay Davis continues to try to flirt with my wife. Hey, Dave's wife, how you doing?
Tired.
Tired. She's tired.
I have to work tomorrow.
Well, you know why you couldn't sleep, right?
Why?
Because you turned me on. And how could you possibly go to sleep watching shit like you just saw? Now, I need to know, was that not the most incredible thing you've ever seen?
Yeah.
That is pretty goddamn pimp. I couldn't believe that. I can't believe that I won that fucking. I can't believe I beat that goddamn thing.
The victory lap was awesome.
The victory lap was pretty pimp. It was balling. This is great.
I came out here because it's hard to type when you lay down on the laptop and try to find the.
You were
keys.
pecking and the pecking wasn't working out well, so you just said, I'll just come out there and talk to the stupid fat guy.
You're not a stupid fat guy.
I am a little. That's okay.
Maybe a bit.
Maybe a bit stupid. Certainly fat. There's no question. People said I look buff earlier. Yeah, well, Terry said I look buff, so take that with a grain of salt.
She called me the copious queen.
Yeah, well, you are if I'm the copious king, you have to be copious queen. My man key's confused. That sounds dirty. That sounds dirty as fuck. Can anybody help me with my confused man key? Why do I keep... Oh, come on, dude. Don't hurt yourself in confusion, man key. Jesus Christ. Sean Bonner. Pussy power, it's called. Absolutely. Jay Davis flirting? More like getting to know her, Dave. You know what? It's fucked up, yo. Michael Keaton. That's Michael Keaton.
Okay.
It's Michael Keaton, babe. Michael K. That's Michael Keaton. I'm on. Batman's talking to me right now. Can you believe that shit?
At least that was a good Batman.
He was a great Batman.
Because I hate Batman, but he was a good one.
He was a great Batman. It wasn't the best Batman though. I got to give it to Christian Bale. He was, except for his "Swear to me." I actually like Christian
Better
Bale.
than the nickel guy.
Oh, Val. You know what? No, Clooney. Clooney is when they put nips on him.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer was a badass Batman. And you don't like Adam West as Batman.
I don't know.
But anyway, Michael Keaton says I should play Star Fox. He's 100% right. Star Fox is badass. But I'm playing Pokemon right now. I can't stop playing Pokemon. Kyle Lorch, Dave, do you see Rey Mysterio coming back to the WWE again as a trainer or being on the Spanish announce team? He'll come back eventually, but how can you even ask these questions when you just saw the Pokemon mastery of your life?
Is he still alive?
Rey Mysterio? Yeah, he's still alive. He just killed somebody in the ring not that long ago. Yeah. Jay Davis, we're all one big family, Dave. Fucking A right we are. Jamie says, Dave, what do you think of WWE's new signings? Well, if they're 100% official, they're game-changing. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I showed you that match between AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura yesterday. What did you? What was your honest opinion of that match? Tell the world, because I remember what you said. What did you think of it?
I don't even remember what I said. I think it was...
You said it was slow.
Yeah, really, really slow and...
But I tried
boring.
to.
They did a good job, but it was boring and slow. They need to go over there.
Yeah, it was. She's not wrong. I mean, but she doesn't really watch, and she's never watched any Japanese wrestling. So you have to forgive her, of course, because she doesn't watch Japanese wrestling. So she doesn't understand that the style is all predicated on being more physical and slow and looking more realistic. But the match was great. AJ Styles. She hated the audience. The Japanese audience was not for her. That was her first time hearing a Japanese audience, too, which is really funny because they get dead quiet in the Tokyo Dome. Dead quiet. So quiet you could hear one person chanting.
Yeah.
AJ! That's right. There's my champion, Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in a bad matchup, though. Can't have him fight a bird. Michael Keaton says, who do you see AJ Styles fighting if he comes to the main roster? Possibilities are endless. I mean, off the top of my head, just seeing him have early matchups with guys like Ziggler will be really interesting. The thing about AJ Styles is he's proven over his career that he can wrestle anybody. He could fight anybody. So even having him in a match with Brock Lesnar wouldn't seem crazy to me. I would literally can see him wrestling anybody. And Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton. That would be an interesting match. You know, there's plenty of matches that we could see him do, so it'd be great. Dico Rising says, "Hey Dave, have you ever played Metal Slug?" Yeah, I have. Metal Slug's fine. I didn't there, and it's like 800 subsequent fucking sequels. Metal Slug made like 1,000 sequels. It's okay. Not my bag really. I mean, I like RPGs and all, but it's all right. Jamie says, "Loving the Pokemon, by the way. How can you not love Pokemon?" I had a hiccup there. It was weird. I'm sorry you can't sleep, babe.
Yeah, me too, because I'm going to be fucked up.
Oh, you got to go back to work tomorrow.
I know.
She's been off for the last 2 weeks, and now she's got to go back to work tomorrow. And, of course, she can't sleep.
Yeah, but I have to be there at 2. So.
Oh, did you hear that fart?
I thought that the chair moved. Actually.
No, that was a fart. That was not the chair moving. That was.
You moved the chair with the
I
fart.
moved the chair with my gases.
The whole back was vibrating.
Bear Bear says, if AJ debuts at the Rumble, I can see him winning it. If AJ was not, or if the Rumble was not for the title, I could see it too. But look, nobody's winning the title in that match. There's no way that's happening. If it wasn't for the title, then yeah, I could see it too. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible thing by any stretch. I'm going to get through this bridge. That's what I want to do. And get Paris to level 15. Fake ass spot. So AJ can face Big Show? What a dick.
Everybody can face Big Show.
Big Show sucks, but I don't know. He's such a smart ass. Why is he got to be... So he can fight Big Show? Well, you shut up. You shut your face. God damn, I keep forgetting to give the Paris another attack. Paris. No, go ahead, Pikachu. Try to fuck him up. The gravity of my victory is starting to dawn upon me. It was pretty impressive. I can't believe 18 people are watching me do this. This is incredible. I've been on for 2.5 hours and people are just watching me.
I was too.
Has it been entertaining? Has it been a good show?
It's addictive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it because I'm just absolutely retarded?
No.
You hesitated there. Why did you hesitate so much? No.
I'm not sure.
Good answer. No, I don't know. I'm tired.
Me too.
No, I was giving you an excuse. There we go. Pidgey beats the monkey.
Tommy was funny.
Yeah, Tommy was crazy, wasn't he?
Who the fuck is that? That was really bad German.
I knew who it was right from the beginning. Because I was like, only one German number is going to call me. But he disguised his voice pretty well to where I was like, maybe this is somebody else. Maybe it's somebody that's fucking with me.
Oh, and people love that phone bill.
Oh, shit. That's right.
It's not, no.
He called a fucking 702 number. He called the States. If he doesn't have a deal like we have where it's flat rate, he's... Oh, that's so good. He probably does though, because he has his parents are in the States.
If they set it up,
yeah, I'm sure he does. That's too funny.
There was telecom, so you know.
That's too funny. Oh God, Melanie, boom, dropping the hammer. That's funny. Yeah, his video should be up really soon. I'm sure he's like pissed off that I'm still on. He's like, Dave, I want people to go watch it right now. So it's gonna be funny. I might actually play the goddamn thing. I have no idea.
What?
Like I might play his video.
I
want to see it. I want to see what he did. Guncan says, okay, Dave, you know something amazing. Twitch for a week aired every episode of Bob Ross Teaches Paintings. That's so funny. Viewer levels never went below 15,000. My wife actually likes Bob Ross, man. She used to watch him back in the day.
Yeah, when I came home from late shift and he was on TV, and I thought, oh, that's interesting, and he put me to sleep.
Yeah. Let's put a happy little bush right here. And see that bush? If you tell me.
The funny little whatever he said.
That's right.
His hair is awesome.
He did have great. It was Jew hair, but it was great hair.
It's like,
he had a Jew fro. It was a great Jew fro. Bob Ross. Ross, he's a Jew. Gotta be a Jew. Gotta be a Jew.
I don't know.
Bob Ross is, I'm almost 100% sure Bob Ross is Jewish. He's dead too, right?
No.
Bob Ross is alive?
I don't know.
No, I think he's Jewish and dead.
Why?
Why poor guy? Oh, German says poor guy for being Jewish. Unbelievable. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, did you move the table?
Yeah, I moved everything. All right, so now I got to the end of the stupid bridge, and now the last member of the bridge was Team Rocket. I love that a 10-year-old can just take on a gang syndicate. That's great. Like, yeah, that's no worries. Go take on this crime gang.
The what?
Team Rocket.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're the worst. Why?
Yeah, Gun Cannon says, no, he died of cancer back in the 90s. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, he was old when I watched it, and the episodes were old.
Gun Cannon's my new, he's a yid. Sean Bonner, he's a yid. Oh my God. Oh, that was fucking epic. Oh my, what's the matter with you, Sean Bonner? That's not PC. That's fun. He's a yid and dead. Jesus Christ.
Oh, so I was watching dead people on TV.
Well, yeah. Well, you watch a lot of dead people. We watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Like half those people are dead. Well, if you watch older wrestling. On the network, I play this morbid game. Well, not on the network. Like when I show my wife.
Every time he puts up, he's dead, she's dead, he's dead, he's dead too, she's dead, he died.
Yep. I play this game where I just like to point out everyone who died. Because it's depressing and sad. But like we were watching Ric Flair today. And he had Woman and Miss Elizabeth. I'm like, you know what sucks?
They're both dead.
They're both dead. Both them women are dead. It's fucking awful. Like, everything sucks. Everyone's dead. I'm glad that I'm not dead and you're not dead. It would pain me.
That was bad.
It'd be bad. It'd be awkward. It would be pretty awkward right now. Cena is mental. Yeah, Cena's mental. I'm sorry, but I have to say it now. Does that make him a yiddle bit dead? Oh, Gun Cannon. We're all going to fucking Jewish hell.
Yeah, but if they say it, it's fine. If I would say it.
Yes, if you say it, you're a Nazi murderer.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nazi murderer?
A Nazi, comma, murderer. A Nazi who murders.
Okay.
Yes, not someone who murders Nazis.
Oh.
Because that would be acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this show is off the rails. Okay, so I beat the Rocket guy. All right, there we go. With your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket. Oh, my God. All right, so we're going to go save. I'm addicted. I don't want to stop playing now. This is the Pokey Madness. I could probably stream for I have not pissed. I have not. My water's over there, and I was not getting up to go get it because I'm a lazy asshole, so I'm dehydrating like fuck. Like, I have no game discipline right now at all. Thank you for coming out and saving my life. Because had you not come out, I was not getting this water. I would have died first.
Jesus. Breathe.
I was really thirsty. I was like really, really thirsty. With what? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. There we go. There. I put the bottle in my wife's way. All right. Let's heal you up, Pokemans.
Who says Pokemon?
Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy said, Tommy and my mother. Those are the two people who say Pokemon. And he said, that Pokemon there. Are you watching the Pokemon? No, I'm watching Pokemon. Pokemon. I can't stop playing, dude. This is bad. Why can't I get through? Oh, I gotta go see Bill first.
It's so stupid. I have to talk to everybody all the time in that game.
You gotta talk to everybody.
I know. And they don't stop talking.
Now, if I remember, I can catch a goddamn bell sprout. Oh, the video came up. So, okay, I think I've been on for 2.5 hours. Oh, 3 hours almost. So I think this is a good place to stop for the night. And because a video of Tommy's magnitude must be appreciated and watched by all. So I implore you all to go watch the video and go check it out. It's going to be crazy. It's on Shot from the Point. It's in my featured videos on my main page. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel. Oh, I'm back under 1,700 subs. Somebody unsubscribed again. Once again, I'm back under 1,700 subs. That's unbelievable. Maybe that's my plateau. Maybe that's as high as I'll ever go. 1,700. That's all right. I'll still be keep on keeping on. I love what I do.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You put a head on him.
It's a 7-minute video. Oh, an open letter to Joe Cronin, Perpetual War. Holy shit. There it is. All right. So thank you guys for joining me right here on the latest edition of Dave's Save Point Let's Play. This was number 4. We talked a lot of wrestling. We caught Pokemon, and you saw maybe the most epic moment in Pokemon history. Thank you, everybody. Gun Cannon, awesome for hanging out with me as long as you did tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody in the chat for keeping everything lively. We had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for Tommy C and his horrible German accent. And we had a good time. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. SmackDown Live tomorrow night. We'll be here. And it's going to be SmackDown-y. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent,
have talented friends.
that's right. We'll see you next time. Peace.